Welcome to the channel, everyone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Glad you guys could make it this morning. So, we are going to start off today by talking about not entertaining men who are broke. So, I'm going to wait for a few of you guys to get in and hit the like button so we can talk and discuss everything. Uh-oh, the peaches first. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you guys. So, we're going to talk about not entertaining broke men. And I know this is obvious, but a lot of women need reminding, and a lot of women need to know this for the first time if they're just discovering the channel. So, the reason why we do not entertain broke men is because they shouldn't be focused on women if they're broke. That's number one. So you already know their priorities are backwards. If you're dealing with a man who's broke and he's chasing you and he's pursuing you and he's trying to bring down your standards in order to be easier, to access you, he has bad priorities. Therefore, he's going to be bad um, husband material, father material, boyfriend material, and literally just a waste of time because his priorities are not in the correct order. When he should be focusing on getting his money, he's focusing on getting something else. You know what I'm saying? And it's meaningless because you can't maintain or keep a woman if you have zero money. So therefore, their thinking is backwards, and a lot of their decision making is going to be backwards. You're not going to be able to trust them or depend on them ever because they can't even get it together now and realize what's more important at this time. So therefore, you don't entertain them at all because there's nothing they can do for you. Zero. There's not one thing they can do for you but waste your time. And a lot of ladies who have dealt with dating broke men can tell y'all. Oh, hey, Jess P. Sprinkle Sprinkle, member in the house. So they may be cute, they may be persistent, they may be all up in your face, but just view them as a distraction from getting to the bag or to a man who's going to give you a bag. Just view them as obstacles in your way, and before you get what you're looking for, what you're seeking, because sometimes when you're I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this thing. When you're looking for something, when you're manifesting a certain type of person, um in order for you to be able to really know that that's what you want, sometimes a dusty will come in your face and say, "Hey, girl, how you doing? You so pretty. I love you." And you know, we can struggle together. And then you're gonna be like, "No, this is not what I manifested. I manifested somebody with some money. So you ain't it." Um, and so they're gonna be like, "You know what? But we're soulmates and all this stuff." No, my soulmate got money, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle, goodbye. So they will try to pull literally anything to be with you, even though they're broke. So you have to constantly correct them. Like, no, baby, my man got money. My man is rich. My man is the man that's supposed to be is meant for me. He's already paid and waiting on me, baby. It's not the other way around. So you need to stop entertaining them. You said broke men are dangerous. Yes, because they have nothing to lose. Okay. So you don't want to deal with them. You need to buy my lip gloss. Yes, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all go ahead and get that lip gloss. Okay, so here's my little makeup bag. I do have my lip glosses in there. See, here's sprinkle, sprinkle. And here's glow. And here's my lipstick still unbothered. So I did link at the top the lip gloss links if y'all want to get the lip glosses. They come in these really pretty pink packages with the gold and all that kind of stuff for the ladies. This one is in the color bag. This is Sprinkle Sprinkle. And then this is one of my gold lip like this, but it's in like a orangish, brownish brick red. The color SheRaSeven. But yeah, Y'all go ahead and get my lip glosses and my lipsticks and all that kind of stuff so y'all can be extra juicy today. Okay, so yeah, men like, and a lot of the broke guys that will try to approach you, if they do, I'm gonna put this on, they are not the target. So literally, you're wasting your energy, your time. This is sprinkle, sprinkle, ladies. You're literally wasting your energy and your time with them. And what if a man that has money and waiting to put money in your account is right there and was about to approach you, but you're sitting on there entertaining a dusty? Come on now. Okay. And then men men judge you on who you entertain. Like if you go out and you're sitting there smiling and giggling with some dusty dude, they're going to think that's what you like and that you're not even going to really want the life or the lifestyle that they can provide for you. So they're just going to wait for the next lady to come along. So even if you're out and about and you're freestyling, do not sit there and waste time with a dusty. Get rid of them quick. I don't care what you have to say. Like, my boyfriend is on the way, he work here or something, I don't care. You just lie to get them out of your face because they don't want, they don't really want anything to do but waste your time. And you don't want a dusty in your face, and the man walks in that, may think that you're attractive and may want to approach you but can't because Dusty is there. Okay. Don't even hang out where Dusties can afford to get in if possible. Okay. You said you broke up with the no rose guy from yesterday? Okay. Well, that you got to do what you have to do. You said, do we need passports? Um, Honestly, this is how I feel. If you're gonna travel, travel for you, not to find a guy. Travel for yourself. Travel to have fun. If you're traveling to find a man, you're in chase mode. Okay. Men travel to find booty. Women don't. When women stay right where they are, they have the internet these days. There are pictures, video. If a man want us, he will come to us, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Kimberly, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yesterday you got roses and it was your birthday. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle, Kimberly. Happy belated. Happy belated birthday, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. So, like, we don't like, that's why I don't believe in like traveling to men, because I feel like it's a pick Misha move and I feel like it's a little bit desperate and it's a form of chasing. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a destination that you want to go on your own, you have your own room, da 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 da. Da. It's fully paid for, and you don't have to deal with that person if you don't want to. So I feel like, dealing with broke men, will put you in a masculine mode as well. So when you deal with a lot of broke men, sometimes, you take on the masculine role because they're so feminine as far as their, um, you know, position. So I feel like women who chase men and get passports to go find men elsewhere, it's like, why you can't find someone here? Like, or why can't they come to you? Or something like that, because I feel like it's still a form of chasing. Now, if you're traveling just to travel for you and to have an experience and you meet someone, great, but don't travel just for that reason because it's a form of chasing. Okay. Um you're just okay. Can you can you sell a jewelry box with feminine jewels and hairpins? What? I don't know what that means. I think people can sell whatever they want to sell. I'm depending on what their market is looking for. Oh, Taisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. A man asked me what's up with pricey restaurants and gift thing. I blocked him so fast. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We don't have time to waste. Okay. Literally, like, men know what it is. If you want to date for fun, here's my thing. And this is why I say this: men who date women with no intention of impressing you don't want to be with them. Okay. If somebody asks you out on a date and is not trying to impress you, move on, because that's what men are supposed to do. Okay. If you're not trying to impress me, I feel like I'm wasting my time here. Okay. I need you to work. work for my approval. Okay. If you're not doing that, then I don't need you. So, broke men don't really work for approval. And, and men who may have money and want to still take you to cheap restaurants, they don't value you. Okay. So why waste your time? I'm not even bothered with it. I'll wait for the next guy who wants to do the most. That's the mentality you need to have. Okay. If he never comes up, what are you saying? If he never comes up with ideas on where to go and always asks me, well, come up with expensive ideas. That way he'll start to think if he gets tired of paying. All right. Just come up with the most expensive ideas you can, or some expensive ideas that's going to cost, and he'll start making decisions after that. After he sees that you're, are looks the only factor that keep a provider man, or does my attitude and standards keep him committed? I feel like looks are a major part of it, and I also feel like you also need to keep him chasing. Okay, don't ever get caught 100%. Always keep them guessing and chasing, baby. And sprinkle, sprinkle, even if you're married. Um, you can't depend on how you can't depend on your attitude and standards 100%. You got to put in some effort on how you look, because men usually want a woman who they are attracted to. Okay. So they have to at least be attracted to you. There you go. What are my thoughts on men's judgment on tattoos? I don't care. I waited till I was married to get my tattoos. So, and my husband paid for. So, you know what I'm saying? I waited. I did not have tattoos until I was in my late, or no, mid 30s. Um, and I always felt like I didn't need tattoos until I figured out exactly what type of tattoo I wanted and what reason did I want it for, and is it meaningful to me, and will I wear them the rest of my life? So when I made a decision to get tattoos, it was exactly for those reasons, and I made sure I didn't pay for them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, you said get men who like tattoos. Okay, yeah, I feel like if a man has tattoos, he won't mind if you have any tattoos. There you go. Yeah, I gotta go to Pilates tomorrow. Mhm. They're off today, yes. I might do some at home. Thank you. Sure, you're a goddess. It's that simple. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So even the most famous men, and some of the richest men know that women like nice things. They know they like gifts. They know they like comforts and luxury. This is common knowledge. And for men to ignore that and rebuke it means that they're not in their masculine. Okay. For men to say, "Ooh, that's terrible that you're materialistic," is taking away part of your femininity. Feminine women are supposed to create and beautify the home. Feminine women are supposed to beautify themselves with, whatever. Feminine women are supposed to look their best and live a life of comfort and luxury. So when a man tells you you're doing too much, you want too much, you're too materialistic, it's not that you are too materialistic. It's this they can't meet your standards and they don't have the finances to comfort and make you feel like, sorry, they can impress you. So they get mad and they want to lash out and tell you that something is wrong with you. But ladies, we were not born to struggle. We were not born for a grown man to have his hand out at rent time to us, baby. That's not why we're here. And so, if you don't want that life for you or your future, offspring, then you can't entertain it either. Okay. You have to teach by example. You can't entertain it either. You can't. entertain a dusty and tell your daughter to go get some money, a man with money. If you're entertaining a dusty, you gotta lead by example. Okay. We were not born to struggle. Exactly. Men are strong, able-bodied creatures, and women are built for comfort. Okay. So that's where we're supposed to be. Now, if anyone has, some type of issue with that, then that's not the type of person that you want to entertain either. Because now they're trying to change everything and say, oh, well, a woman can do this. Yes, we can, but we also like comfort and we also want options. And we also need you to be financially stable and abundant so that if we do decide we want to live a life of luxury and comfort and not have to go clock in anywhere, we can do that while with you, you know. And so that's why we don't entertain broke men ever. I don't care how lonely you are. If you're somebody who, gets friendly when you drink, make sure you're hanging out in a place where most of the men have money so you don't wind up friendly talking or friendly flirting with some dusty just random. So, make that's why environment is important and where you hang out is important, because if you get a little tipsy and you see somebody cute, they could be broke or dusty. So make sure you're in an area where most of the guys have money. That way, at least your odds are higher. Okay. If you don't drink, then good. You have no excuse. Can a man stay committed to beautiful women who have the most pessimistic and anxious mindset? I see a lot of beautiful celebs get cheated on. All men cheat, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's just a matter of time when they do. There you go. So find the one that has the most money, or the money, or who's going to take care of you the best, who you're not marrying or being with only for fidelity, and make sure you have goals in your own life, and maybe make sure that you have, everything that you want and need, and he can provide it for you. So a lot of women go into marriage or relationships based on fidelity, and that is the one thing that you should never go into a relationship based on, because at some point they may decide to cheat. And then where does your relationship stand? Nowhere. Because if that's all it was based on, then that means it's a deal breaker. And everything else you've built, like the beautiful things that you've created in the home, the children that you've made together, the lifestyle and all that kind of stuff that he's provided for you. You're not going to give that up because he decided to go cheat, because you can go cheat too and still maintain everything that you have. So what I'm saying is, if your relationship is only built on fidelity, be very careful, because that means that's what it will end. It could end over if you're emotionally, unstable. Uh-huh. You said, I think it's gross to share organs. Then if you suspect him of cheating, then protect yourself, baby, or cut him off in the bedroom. What he's going to do, say, why are you cutting me off in the bedroom? Oh, because I don't want no community organs. To cut him off in the bedroom and still keep your wife's status and still keep your money and still keep your lifestyle. If you cut him off, I mean, what are they going to say? It's like, go get it where you were getting it before. That's it. It's not, you don't have to you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Everything is strategic, you know what I'm saying? So if you think your husband cheated, or you find evidence that he cheated, you have the right to cut him off in the bedroom, baby, and still get your money. If he's cheating, he can go get it somewhere else. He shouldn't be bothered with you. Right? He shouldn't be bothered. Um, do you have any videos that help single moms remain in their feminine aware working and have the pressure of life? Any recommendation? I would definitely say look feminine whenever you can, and allow men to do things for you. Now, I'm not talking about, like, just random men, but like if you work with someone, if you have, male relatives, If you have a friend, allow people to help you, because sometimes women who are working and they're single mothers, they're so used to everything that they don't allow people to help. Ask for help, even if you don't need it. It takes a lot off of your plate, and teach your children to do more so that you don't have to do as much for them if they're not super young. Okay. Like teach them how to cook, teach them how to, get all their stuff done, teach them how to do their laundry so you're not caught doing that. Teach them how to do a lot of stuff. If they're able to work a phone on a computer, girl, they can do everything else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. That doesn't mean you don't spend as much time with them, but you can actually spend more time with them if you're not too busy doing too many things for them. You said, "What are you bringing to the table? Men are tired." I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, you're gonna be mad because it's gonna be another man who gonna not ask me to bring something to the table. And he gonna take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else, and you if you look broke. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how I roll. All right. Tired of these broke dudes sitting at the table looking for the handouts. Um. um. What do you bring to the table, Miss? Nothing. I'm not no waitress. And if I was, I'm putting extra food on that bill so you could give me extra. All right. Don't ask the dumb, silly question. Don't ask me no dumb question. Just you get this book. Literally, I bring nothing to the table. And all my books are in the description bar, including this one. And you can get it on Amazon. To answer, there's a lots of question and answers in this book. When men ask silly, stupid questions like that, and it will show you how to answer, lady. How dare you ask me to bring something to the table? That means you're lacking, sir, and I don't do lack. Okay? Do we cheat back or act like nothing happened? You do whatever you want, baby. Like if you want something, if you know he's not gonna leave you because you find out he cheated, girl, get the most out of it. Get you some new wardrobe, a new car, upgrade your house or something. Do something to get him to realize that he made you upset and he needs to pay. Then you could cheat back later if you want. It just depends on how you feel about it, okay? But it's all up to you. But don't tell him unless you want to. I don't know. You said modern women not even bringing dessert to the table. No, they not. Sparkle, sparkle. You see, the men caused all of this, and I'm not blaming men 100%, but I'm saying by you expecting women to do this, and that, we know we don't have to. Okay, we know we don't have to, because if you don't get that naturally, if you don't get what you need from a woman naturally, you're not doing something right, sir. There's something that you're lacking, because women respond to masculinity. Women respond to masculine men. Okay. They don't respond to brokenness. They don't respond to hands out, what you bring it to the table. They don't respond to beggars. Okay. You can't be a masculine man and an alpha male sitting over here begging. What you bring it to the table? Where your half of the rent? What you gonna do? Okay, nothing. Goodbye. So you can't put yourself in the category of being a masculine man if you asking a woman for something. Okay. Oh, Star Ruby in the house, Sprinkle Sprinkle. So make sure you're not coming across as a feminine man. And I'm not talking about gay. I'm talking about lacking masculinity and priorities. Bringing the other man to the table to handle business, you can't. Exactly. Because that's what y'all making us do, literally. The peaches, sprinkle, sprinkle. That is such a turn off. Jess, You Bring Nothing to the Table is a great book, an eye opener. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all go ahead and get it. It's on Amazon and it's linked in my description. Um, Under all my books in one place. You can find all my level up books. And what if a man provides 100% but expects us to cook and clean every day? Then he's not providing 100%. If he expects you to cook and clean every day, then I wouldn't do it because he's expecting it. I need to be unpredictable, okay? I'm gonna be like, I didn't cook today. But we have DoorDash. There's this cool app called DoorDash. They need to be paying me. But I discovered this. Act stupid, girl. I was like, girl, act stupid and dumb. Be like, oh my gosh, guess what? There's this app. It's called DoorDash, and I discovered it. And if you click these buttons and hook your credit card up to it, they will bring food to you. So we're having DoorDash tonight. What do you feel like eating? Guess what? That means I don't have to cook. I could take a break. Or you can just burn all the food every time and cook nasty. He ain't gonna ask you to cook, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Sheila, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Boyfriend said 80% of the rent helps there, here and there. You can tell he's over heels about to risk it all if he can pay. I'm unemployment. Baby daddy helps 100%. Good for you. At least you're getting it from several directions. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sumptuous. Goddess, get your money, girl. You said you tried to act dumb, but he always tells me not to talk to him like he's dumb. You don't talk to him like he's dumb. You just act dumb, act like he's smart. Okay. You said cater and housekeeping. Exactly. Like, here's my thing. I'm not getting ready to clean up after no grown man. He clean up his own stuff. Okay. I'll clean up my mess. You can hire a maid every once in a while. And we can order DoorDash. You could cook some, but it needs to be your option and choice. You shouldn't feel no pressure to have to do something every day. Okay, that's all I'm saying because that's not right. hmm Like you shouldn't have. Some people wake up probably having nightmares about what they gonna cook today, how many dishes they gotta wash, and how long it's gonna take to make the meal. Girl, if somebody making me cook every day, we gonna have some frozen dinners. And okay, don't ask me to cook every day because you ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna make a big old pot of something, and I'm gonna put them in some Tupperware, and one gonna say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it's all gonna be the same meal. Okay, don't play with me because I will play with you, and you will be mad. So you better door dash it up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, Janika. Your advice is always relevant and golden. Thanks. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle third. Janika, I appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. Um, you said because exactly why is he keeping score about how much you're cooking or cleaning? That's weird. Exactly. Or you know what? You can even take it in reverse. You know what? You could go buy the most expensive groceries, all the name brand groceries, lobster tail if you eat meat. Oh, Taisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. Big old juicy steaks if you eat meat, farm raised, organic, chicken or whatever, free range. Just get the most, go to Whole Foods and pack up the entire grocery cart. Okay. And make sure. So whatever you feel like doing, make him feel the pain too. Okay. If you gotta cook every day, you might as well go get the best. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go get the best. Go get everything best. Make sure that grocery bill is 500 plus every time you go. Okay? Thank you. It's gonna cost y'all more to eat in than it is to eat out. And get cash back. Coco, exactly. And get your cash back at the register with his card. Uh-oh. Sheila, he barely did anything for Valentine's Day. Brought dead flowers and a bear. How to handle it? Throw it back at him, girl. Just throw it in the trash, and when he come back, he'll see it. Or just take a picture of it in the garbage and send it to him. Say the flowers died and I'm allergic to this bear, whatever's on it. I threw it away. Uh, yes, and make sure they've paid via Venmo so you can claim it on your taxes. What? Y'all is silly. Tell you should talking about claim. Now you sounded like me, girl. Just now, while he's been in a relationship with someone for 10 years. I feel like it's better late than never, and he has to start somewhere. That's a gift for elementary school girl. How lame. Cat says about the dead flowers and the teddy bear. Yeah. Yeah, like like you got to do better than that. You say you want to break up with your boyfriend, you want more of your thoughts. If he's not providing anything for you, you're not losing anything by breaking up with him. So if he's paying any bills, keep him till you find his replacement. Okay. If he's not paying any bills, you don't need him anyway, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how I'm looking at it. You said have the groceries delivered as well. That's right, LaPeaches. Yes, yes. Get girl, have the luxury grocery experience. um, you said you feel super depressed and you're trying to raise money and level up what to do. Girl, don't stop. First of all, stop feeling super depressed. And I don't let me tell y'all something. I don't like when people say that. You know why? Because if you say it, then you become it and then you are it. Don't do that to yourself. Don't claim that mess. Oh, the great goddess, sprinkle, sprinkle, you know? And remember, it's a temporary feeling, and y'all want to be all permanent up in it. People start doing the most and labeling themselves, and then they start to live that life. Just I'm not feeling as leveled up as I should right now. I need to do more and raise money. Um, I need to start manifesting some ideas on how to get paid and how to get this money. You know what I'm saying? You need to start manifesting on ideas on how to get this money. Period. Now you can order my book, How to Do What You Love. And there's lots of ideas in here on how to get your money with starting off with $0. And it goes all the way up to ideas to where you do have money. So this book is on Amazon. It's called How to Do What You Love. And it's linked in the description under all my level up books. There's a little section that says all my level up books, and there's a link leading to all my level up books. And you just need to figure out how you're gonna get your money, girl. All the side hustles in the world, it's too easy to make money these days. Um, don't label yourself something and then say the worst. There's no room for improvement in that sentence. Our words are very powerful, so we need to speak correctly about ourselves. You know, um, so make sure you're speaking positive about yourself, because a lot of people feel like their life is not going like they want it to because you're speaking against yourself. So don't do that. The world is already out there, and if you speak against your own self, then what are you saying to the world? Okay, so get your speech correct, and your life will improve from that point on, literally. What do you say to speak more opportunity into your life? I am, I am, or I'm grateful or thankful for, or, I already got it. Act like you already got it, baby. You got to feel like it's already yours, or it's on the way, or something, girl. You can't just act like you want it. You just act like you already have it and you know that it's going to be yours, whatever it is, okay? You act like it's not an issue. Everything comes with ease. There is no struggle. Okay. The wave in the ocean doesn't get to the shore with struggle. It goes with ease. No matter how hard the wind is blowing, it's going to make it there. Okay. No matter how soft the wind is blowing, it's going to make it there. Just understand. It's already yours unless you speak against it. There you go. Why would men approach you if he has nothing to offer? He think he got something to offer in his pants, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 2 minutes of pleasure, or maybe not even no pleasure. So he think that's what he got to offer, girl. Nobody want that. I'm grateful for endless amount of income flowing into my life. That's right. Wonderful. A mom keep pressuring me. Your mom keeps pressuring you to get weight loss surgery. She had it now, wants me to get it 197 pounds. You need to, girl. Do you even qualify for weight loss surgery? How tall are you? Girl, she wants you to go under the knife for 50 pounds? I'm not laughing. I'm just saying that's a little bit. That's a little bit. I don't even think a doctor gonna make you gonna recommend no surgery for that just little amount of weight, girl. No. I don't believe in going under the knife for vanity. Okay, so y'all have my beliefs. But if you feel like that's the only way you're ever gonna be happy, then do it. But I don't feel like it's necessary because 50 pounds is not that bad. You can lose that easy. Okay. I'm not finna go under the knife for no 50 pounds, baby. Mm. So you can always create vanity. Exactly. Yeah, don't nobody want to go under no knife for nothing, child. You gonna take time off work for recovery for 50 pounds? You gonna risk your life for 50 pounds? I don't think so. That's just silly. Um, how risky is it for a newbie to this is the wrong channel, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But I feel like it's not risky at all. We trust ourselves over here. Okay. Um, you said go vegan for 3 months. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't like this extreme. Like in broke man, don't get skinny to go. Don't you know some people get all this stupid surgery and still end up with a broke man, or still end up working in the drive-through, or still end up on the pole. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with those type of jobs, but y'all put in all that effort and still working with a dusty, still sleeping with a dusty, still putting in half the money for bill. You know, you can be walking around here snatched, pulled, sucked, and all this kind of stuff, and still ain't gonna get the type of dude that you're trying to find. Sometimes that's not the answer all the time. It's not the answer. Okay. I promise you, it's not the answer. Yes, do it for yourself if you do it for anyone, and you don't need to go under the knife and risk your life for any type of non-emergency situation. I don't think. Okay. Do you believe it's more of a mindset and some skill? Yes, I do. Still living a dusty life. What's the point? Exactly. These men tell these men to what? To pay. My mom said those who choose a lot end up with nothing. I told her I'd rather end up alone than ending up struggling like you are. Ooh, you told her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some have to have multiple rounds of surgery. I don't believe surgery is worth 50 pounds because that's too easy to lose. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I don't think it's worth like if you was like morbidly obese and had like over 100 pounds to lose, maybe. But 50 pounds is nothing. That's, if you really wanted, you could do that in 2 to 3 months, girl. Just maybe 4 if you took your time. Okay. Eat less is how you lose weight. Exactly. Don't risk your life on the table for these guys. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into that. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm not doing it. I could never do that. I could never risk my life for vanity. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway, I feel like I'm good enough, and I don't need to risk my life for vanity. There you go. Unless you're getting paid to look a certain way, unless your income depends on that. Like there's some models and actresses and whatever, whatever. Unless somebody paying you to fake some weight loss, journey, then I would never go under the knife for free with with nothing to gain. Okay. It's like you're gonna have to have $1 million on the table uh, for me to risk my life. And I still might not even do it. I might just pretend I did it and just do it the old fashioned way. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you get 2 million for a movie, you'll go under that knife tomorrow. And think about this. People still gonna be skinnier than you, even when you lose your 50 pounds. Think about that. There you go. So, we should let me get back on the topic. So, broke men, get up out of here. Y'all wasting time. Um, I also believe this is why so many men, are upset at ladies because they feel like we only want them for their money, and that's not true. You are a full package. That means you need to come well equipped to provide and take care of a woman. If you are not able to do that, then you are incomplete as, dating material or husband material. So why should a woman waste her time on you? Unless she friend zones you and keeps it strictly platonic with you, you can have a broke man friend. That's not a problem. Okay. But y'all aren't going to hang out together unless he's paying. And that's about it. So, I'm not saying that broke men are bad people because there's some of the nicest people in the world that don't have their priorities in order. But that doesn't mean that you're supposed to date them. That doesn't mean that you're supposed to be with them. Okay. Because if you were supposed to be with him and he knows your standards, he will go make himself the man that you want him to be. Okay. He will go out there and figure out how to get his money up so that he is dating material for you. He will figure it out and you will actually make him a better man because you inspired him to go out and do more for himself so that he can be a provider. So we don't deal with broke men. If they want to go out and do better in order for us to deal with them and so they don't, you know, they're not broke anymore, then great. But you don't supposed to deal with broke men because if one broke man see a girl dealing with a broke man, he gonna be like, well, I don't need to make any money because women are dealing with broke men now. So they're all gonna start saying it's okay to be broke and we can still get women. That's not how this goes. Okay. The women determine how men respond. So therefore, if you got a bunch of pygmies and Barbara the Builders and out here entertaining these broke men, men are going to start to feel like they don't have to do anything and that they're going to have the audacity to ask us what we bring to the table since Pick Misha is providing the whole spread. You know what I'm saying? And Barbara is cooking up a whole 5-course meal in there. Then he going to have the nerve to come to women like us and ask what we're bringing to the table because he's confused because we have women over here dealing with these broke dudes. And then we have women over here who are not dealing with broke dudes. And some dudes get confused on who is who. So we have to draw a clear line in the sand that is not us. Okay. That is not us. Do not mistake us for that. Okay. Do not come over here asking us questions that are offensive because you will get told right off. That's all that's for you and Pick Misha and Barbara the Builder over there. That's for starter wife and placeholder girlfriend. That is not for women like us. Okay. So y'all go ask them all the questions you need to ask. Write down everything they bring to the table. Request some extra added things that they need to bring to the table. And y'all go live that life over there because a lot of people, you know, they're not doing that type of crap anymore because it's silly. You're the man, provide. We shouldn't bring nothing to the table. Okay. You said you need a starter wife? Well, there's plenty of them out there. Have good luck finding them. I mean, they usually chase you. Mhm. Okay. They're easy to find because they'll be all up in your inbox trying to talk to you, liking all your stuff that you post, even if it's against women. They will answer the question quickly, fast, and in a hurry when you ask what I bring to the table. That's how you know the difference. When a woman will answer that question quick, fast, and in a hurry, she's the starter wife. That's how you test them, and that's sad but true. There's so many starter wives available. Yeah, starter husband to get you into the circles flipped on them and then leave for their business partner who's richer. Y'all are silly. You said, but pick-me's get picked though. They get picked, but they don't get treated well. They get picked, but they don't get cars bought. They get picked, but they don't get homes built. Okay. They get picked, but they got to go work. They got to go clock in. So do you really want to get picked and still got to go out there and do stuff? Or do you want to wait until the provider comes along and then you have options to do whatever you want to do? Okay. It's easy to get picked if you do everything. Okay. They're a qualified candidate. Okay. They doing extra over there. That's why they getting picked. But do they stay picked? Do they stay picked? No. They get picked temporarily as a starter wife or a starter girl or a placeholder. Okay. And y'all know why. Because if they're contributing financially to the relationship, if they're contributing and all that kind of stuff, you're not gonna be the man of the house. They're gonna tell you off when they feel like it because they're providing. They probably kick you out and you be on your mama's couch because they're the ones providing more or they have money or, you know, they're doing the most for you. And they're not going to make you feel like a masculine man because they're in their masculine trying to keep you and trying to stay picked. So they're going to be masculine and you're going to become more in your feminine and you're going to repel feminine women and you're going to be upset because now you don't feel like a man anymore. Okay. So, y'all have fun together. uh, eh, you like being courted, not picked. Exactly. See, men are supposed to impress you, court you, and make you choose them, not the other way around. Okay. That's the reason why we can't be pick me's because we don't say choose us. We choose the men. We say, okay, we'll give you the chance to impress us, and then if we want to be with you, then we'll commit. If not, we gonna still be you gonna be in the rotation, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Men understand you don't need our money and protection anymore, so why do you need us? We do need your money and protection. Okay. We have options though. Like, we do need your money and protection. You know why? Let me tell y'all why women still need men's money and protection. Because if you don't provide for us or protect us, then by nature, let me tell y'all a secret. This is some science. Get your pen and paper. This is some science. Your subconscious mind is going to start saying, women don't need us. Women don't need us. Women don't need us. And then your body is going to start listening to that. And guess what? There's going to be less males being born or more feminine men being born who are going to be like gay, trans, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because this impression of women don't need us is being pushed into your DNA. It's being pushed into the frequency of you. Women don't need us to provide and protect. So then what do? Naturally, if you're not needed as a counterpart, you don't fulfill your role and you become, programmed to do other things. So when you start saying, women don't need us to provide and protect anymore, then you're going to lessen your numbers on the planet, literally. Getting your own bag is more important to you too. We're going to get ours and yours. That's the point. Your bag can help us get our bag. You understand? If you're supposed to be a provider and protector over the woman, like this is you, this is the woman. You sprinkle down your money to us, we get our bag. But you get your bag and you sprinkle down some money to us so we can afford to get our bag. And you're over us, we're protected with our own bag. If you are upset about this because there's no one over you, well, then I don't know what to tell you, baby. Do you need a boyfriend? Do you need a husband? You need a provider and protector too? You're supposed to be a man. You were supposed to be able to handle this. You're not supposed to be like, this, because this partnership, this is a marriage. This is a man and a woman. This is a partnership. Which one you want, baby? This is why I make these videos, because people are not clear about this. Yes, we need your protection and your provisions so we can get ours for the children. You see how it works? If you don't feel like that, then you're in competition with a woman and you're not masculine enough for a woman. You want a partner, so you might as well go get a business partner or a man, because this is not how it works. Okay, if you're in competition with a woman, you're feminine. Okay, you need a man. There are plenty of women out here. No, there are plenty of men out here that look like women now. So you got your choice, you got your pick. You can do whatever you want. But mentally, when you're saying all y'all want is a bag, y'all can get your own money now. You want a partner. You don't want a wife or a woman. You want a partner. Okay. If you're sexually attracted to women, but you want a partner, then you need to go find you a starter wife, because eventually y'all are going to bump heads and she ain't going to let you be no man because y'all right here. Okay. And when you feel like you want to be a man, then you're going to go find you the wife, which is usually the second wife who you provide for. Okay. So y'all gotta bump heads for somebody first before y'all get some sense knocked into you, literally. And then you're gonna go do what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to be here for. Okay. But until then, have your fun. Right? These guys out here, they're trying to compete with a woman. They end up bumping heads and feeling like a woman when they get knocked down. Okay. Because you're what you're not gonna do. Let me tell y'all a secret. Men, what you're not gonna do is impress a woman. And she will never submit to you as long as y'all bumping heads. As long as you got your hands out at bill time, as long as you're broke, as long as you're talking about you can get your own bag, you don't need my money, y'all always gonna bump heads. And she's gonna see you as less than man, literally. She's not gonna see you as a masculine man. She ain't gonna see you as kind of man. She's gonna see you as somebody that's probably sleeping on their mama's couch, asking for $20 for gas money. Okay. They're not going to see you as this big, strong, masculine provider man because that's not what you're acting like. That's not what's coming out your mouth. And whenever they see you, their stomach going to turn and they're going to turn around and walk the other way, especially if they're a feminine woman. Now, Pygmeisha might want to coddle you and take you in and say, I'm going to build with you. I'm going to be your ride or die and whatever. But, they already know how that most of those relationships end, but they don't care because they're desperate. Okay. So there you go. You said, look, men are looking to lead, not be partners. Well, then get your money because you can't lead broke. Okay. Ain't no broke leaders. You got to have money. There you go. Um, you can't lead without money. You can't lead without money. I'm going to repeat it. You can't lead without no money. Get your money. There you go. You say you're going to lead them. You going unless you lead them to the poorhouse. Okay. Lead us where? To his paycheck. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what to do when men shame you for not being financially independent. Shame them for shaming you. Well, I'm so sorry that you feel like a woman should be able to bear it all. I mean, you know, I thought being with a man is supposed to improve a woman's life financially, mentally, and spiritually and physically, but maybe not in your case. You're not gonna shame me for wanting some money from you if you want something from me. Okay, I'm gonna shame you for wanting something from me before you put a ring on it and sign the marriage license. Okay, I'm gonna shame you for that. Unless we just gonna be friends and you gonna court me until you ask me to marry you, then I'm shaming you too, sir. What's the best time to teach this to your daughter? Junior high, when they can understand it, because some of these kids be dating in junior high. Definitely high schools. They need to know about high school. Now kids are gonna make mistakes and stuff, but they always have that voice in the back of their mind to correct themselves. Okay. You stopped dating a man he wouldn't commit. He recently ran into me at gas station and confronted me and a man I was with, asking me where I have been, etc. Does he want me or not? Girl, has he committed to paying your bills? Because I'm not worried about no running to no man at no gas station who not paying no bills. You don't confront me in public unless you done paid a bunch of bills. And if you ready to commit now, then yes, we gonna need some rings. Two, engagement and a wedding. Okay. If he ain't paying that, I'm ignoring. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, with the audacity, you over here making noise and don't even pay nothing. Goodbye. It's that hilarious. How can a man get upset with you and he ain't even paying no bills? Goodbye. You have no right. Don't even waste your breath because you're gonna get laughed at. Would you date a man who has money and acts weird when you say you love jewelry? He seems cheap. Um, how would he act weird? Um, well, I'm gonna get the jewelry, baby. I'm gonna get the jewelry. If he don't get it, then I'm dumping him. Do you think Beyonce's a pick me? I'm starting to feel shit. Beyonce is not a pick me. They are rich billionaires. They got businesses together. Company. It's different for celebrities. It's different for people that are super rich. We don't compare ourselves to people that are in legal contracts to do certain things. Okay, so you can't be a pick me when all you're gonna do is earn more money just for doing what you normally do. You understand? So we're not gonna compare ourselves. Beyonce is not dating a Dusty. She ain't dating no sugar daddy. She's married with kids, contracts, records, breaking world records. It's not the same, baby. It is not the same. Believe me. If she was one of us, if she was a regular person, she probably would have done a lot of things different. But when you're under a contract and you're built to, have a certain image, that's the image you need to uphold to keep getting your money, because she's not only a person that has pick Misha fans, she's also a person who has level up fans. So she got to do the most to get the most. Okay. She got to appeal to everyone to get all her money. Now, I could make a whole nother channel for pick Misha now, but I would just be leading them down the road they shouldn't be going. Instead, I do this. There you go. I could be sitting up there with a bonnet on talking about cook for your man, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. I could be sitting up there, makeupless, dark circles under my eyes, talking about cook for your man and smacking my lips all day, every day. I can do that. That is easy and no effort. But nobody going to be on my videos. Not even a broke man you talking about cooking for. They going to be over here. Okay. So don't even worry about it. What should I do if he wants to be super touchy and doesn't leave me alone? Grab his hand. That way you can control it. Grab his hand and hold his hand, girl. Hold it. Let me hold your hand. There you go. And squeeze it every time he get too close. 90% of her songs are about Jay-Z. Good. That's what. Or you think they are? You don't never know. That's her husband. Who else you supposed to be singing about? Some other man? She said it must be your money because it ain't your face. Girl, get his money. She I feel like she knows what she's doing. Y'all don't need to be worried about her. She's gonna be good, period. Okay. You said you crave male validation so bad, but I want to get this back. What do I do? Validate yourself, baby. Validate yourself. Men gonna validate anything moving with a pulse. Okay. Literally. It doesn't make you special if men validate you. They'll validate anybody if they want some. Okay. They'll tell an ugly chick she the most beautiful girl in the world if he think he could get it. Okay. So just think about it like that. Male validation is the easiest thing in the world to get. If you value it that much, then what am I saying? If you value the easiest thing in the world to get, I value oxygen, girl. There you go. I just validated myself by breathing. Okay, because it's the easiest thing in the world to get. It's like breathing. You can get it. So, can you validate yourself though without needing a male's validation? If you can validate yourself, all men validation will be worthless unless they come in with some money. Okay? You're not going to listen to the okie doke unless there's some money attached to it, okay? Because you don't need it. They got to pay to validate you. Okay? You said women will tell you they love you, hold your hand, but secretly want your bag. Exactly. Men will tell you they love you, hold your hand, but secretly want what's in your pants. Same thing. Okay, Anum, sprinkle, sprinkle. Then program your mind to equate validation with spending on you. Exactly. The more they spend, the more they validate you. Exactly. Yep. If you want to validate me, spend. Exactly. That's correct. Thank you. Thank you, Anoom Sprinkle Sprinkle Girl. Um, you're 29. What's the youngest you should go for? 55, 50, 55. If you want bills paid. All right. You know, 50 and up is where the bills pay are. The bill payers are. That's where they stand. I want the bag and the matching shoes. Exactly, Fawn. Okay. You're 20, and what's the youngest you should go for? Okay. If you're 20, you probably don't have that many expenses, right? So you need to find a man who can pay his bills and your expenses, whatever that is. So he might be in his late 40s. Okay. Because you got to afford him and you. And go for somebody who can afford to date you, literally. Oh, Lulu, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your newest guy is 61, but he is handsome. Does the age cancel that out? You can stay away from handsome, and he likes to work out. He is a gentleman and generous. So, if he treats you well and he's spending his money on you, then I say that's great. If he's treating you like he doesn't have to spend money on you and whatever, whatever, then you can go get an attractive man closer to your own age that can do the same thing for you. So, being his age, he needs to do a little bit more. Plus, you make him feel younger, being young yourself. So, you're bringing um, him back to his youth mentally just by being with someone younger. So, that's what he really needs to pay for. He needs to be spending, even if he's cute. Or you can go get somebody his same age that's not so attractive, and they're definitely going to spend more. If we start talking to a new man near Valentine's Day, what should be our expectations? They're probably not going to get you anything unless it's a card or, they may send you a Valentine's Day message or something like that, but they're not liable to get you anything unless y'all are in a committed relationship or unless they want to move to the next step. So some men may be afraid they don't want to move to the next step, so they don't do anything. Um, can I do a freestyling one-on-one video? I'm married. I can't do a freestyling one-on-one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, I can't. I'm married. I'm trying to be good this year. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good this year. All right. Um, I'm serious, y'all. What's a good sugar baby name, girl? Yo, I don't know. Y'all come up with nicknames and stuff, girl. I don't know. Y'all help her out. Find her a good sugar baby name. Um, someone said Sheila. You're dating someone who is so serious when I mirror his actions or words, he gets so upset and thinks I'm upset. Like, why? When I just act like him, he is upset or with because you're in competition with him. I told you, y'all can't bump heads. You got to either play dumb and get your money or move on. Y'all be trying too hard in relationships that's not supposed to go anywhere. Okay? You putting all your energy and effort into someone who's not gonna give you nothing. Move on. If y'all are bumping heads and he's mad, and what are you doing? Find somebody who will give you whatever you want. It's no point on wasting your time. I'm not finna do all that work. You finna either do what I want or you bye. Why make life harder when it's supposed to be easy, you know? So you just stop caring and work on yourself, go for a run and try to look good. Exactly. That's all you can do. Just take care of yourself. Don't worry about no man. You're not supposed to be worried about no man. Man's supposed to be worried about you. Y'all doing it backwards. A lot of ladies are sitting here. Maybe y'all are younger. Y'all don't worry about a man. Man worry about you. Oh, Gloria. Dusty is still here, but slowly disengaging, waiting for him to go or get a job. You're still doing you and you're ignoring as much as you can. Good girl, good. Now, if you really get tired of him and you really need him to go, get that fake eviction notice on the door. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. All right. Oh, J9 in the house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. There's so many people in here. I should have some more likes. If y'all agree with not dealing with a broke man, hit that like button. No one needs to deal with them except their job so they can get some money. Um, you said have the confidence to let go. Exactly. How do you ghost a guy who I don't want to date anymore? He doesn't have a job. Then stop talking to him. Just don't text him anymore. Just slowly ghost him. If someone said block him, slowly ghost him. Don't talk to him no more. All right. The partnership versus marriage point is crucial. Exactly. You don't go to any man till I got my ring. Okay. How to win the power struggle. B. You don't have a power struggle, baby. Either he's doing for you or you go get another one. Okay. There is no power struggle in the correct type of relationship. If you don't have the correct target, you're going to struggle. There is no power struggle. You're the woman. He's supposed to do what you need him to do. If that's not the point, he's a feminine man. Go find you a masculine man who wants to provide and do those things for you. If you're fighting for power in a relationship, you're in competition with each other. Is he paying all them bills? Is he giving you everything you want? Is he gifting you? Then you're not in the ideal relationship for level up. Okay. I'm not finna fight with no man. Okay. If I'm not happy in the relationship, if I'm not doing getting what I want out of things, then I'm not gonna even pay attention to that relationship until I am. I'm gonna go straight into ignore mode until you do right. So, if he's paying all the bills, if he's doing everything he's supposed to do, but there's a power struggle, start ignoring him. Ignore him and cut him off. Don't do nothing until he act right. That's all you gotta do. Y'all be doing too much and not even getting paid. Uh-oh, Natalia. Hi, Shira. Your sugar daddy used to be very generous, but now you have to remind him to send money and gifts. How old is he, girl? His memory fading? Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Some of them, you got to remind them because they're a little old. If they're older than 60, you got to remind them. You know that memory be going. They ain't not young no more. You got to remind them. They don't even know their own birthday half the time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think that's something that women forget who date older men. Okay, he's 45 and married. Girl, he got too many birthdays to remember. Girl, he married, he got to remember his wife, his children, you, his sister, his mother. You got to remind them too because they getting all them dates mixed up. All right. And so it's okay. It's okay. You ain't the only one. That is one of the side effects of being a side chick. They not gonna remember all the important days. You got to remind them, and you can still use that to your advantage by getting more and being disappointed because they didn't remember. You're like, you didn't remember, and so you get more. Okay, but don't take it personally. Never take it personally. Just get more out of them. Okay. Why some pretty girls get all the attention and other gorgeous ones get unnoticed? Because they look too good, girl. They be looking too good. Where's my phone? Did I bring my phone over? Some men don't want to deal with a woman who looks too good because they feel like they'll never be able to please her or give her what she wants. And so they would rather just deal with someone pretty and still have the pretty girl next to them, but not have to deal with beautiful, gorgeous girl. So I think if you're super gorgeous, um, you're gonna have to make sure that you're not um, too perfect. You know what I mean? Men don't like being with women that are too perfect because then they feel like they're expected to be too perfect as well, and they're not going to be able to live up to themselves being perfect. You know, this is why some men say women are high maintenance. So, for example, let's say you had the perfect woman. She's the perfect shape, perfect height, perfect everything. Like wake up looking beautiful, just every man's dream. And he doesn't wake up looking good. He's not perfect. He may have some insecurities about himself. Da, 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 da. You might be extra clean and fancy, and he might leave something on the floor, and you're going to yell at him for that. So a lot of men feel like they can't deal with a perfect woman because they're not perfect, and they're just going to end up disappointing that woman, and that woman is probably going to stray or always be on his back about being perfect, and he's going to always feel inadequate, which then lowers his self confidence and self-esteem, which probably will lead him to a less pretty girl to cheat with because she makes him feel better than the perfect girl. Okay, so you can't be too perfect. That's why you just got to do what you got to do and not expect a man to be perfect. All you need him to do is provide, bring you some money, and act decent. Okay. They don't have to look perfect. They don't have to have the perfect everything. They just need to provide, protect, and act decent. Okay. Because a lot of women, they expect all that plus the man to be in perfect shape, perfect health, super clean. Da, 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 da. Like that's not ever gonna happen. That's why y'all need the maids, DoorDash, to be able to chill and not feel self-conscious around each other all the time because one is perfect and the other one is not. No, like, and a lot of women will not date perfect men either because of the same reason. Like, if you met the perfect man, if he was millionaire, if he was like or billionaire, whatever, and he had the perfect everything, and you didn't feel perfect, and you would probably think he would always be trying to get you to be perfect, you wouldn't even be comfortable in your own relationship. You wouldn't even be able to exhale and live in peace around this person who's always looking to perfect you. So it wouldn't work either. So what you have to do is find two people that are perfectly comfortable with themselves and perfectly comfortable with each other and not constantly trying to change someone. That's the key. So a lot of men will not deal with the perfect woman because they fear being pushed into perfection themselves. Okay. And a lot of people do not want to live that way. Because then if you have a perfect partner or man or husband or woman or whatever, and y'all have kids, kids are not going to be perfect. Kids are not going to be neat or clean. And if you have somebody that is crazy or, always trying to reach and strive for perfection, they're not going to be the best types of parents or good on their kids' mental if they're always trying to find perfection in everything. So it's not going to be a good thing. So make sure you think about that. Um, so true. I dated one and he was such a pain. Exactly. Like who wants to be with somebody perfect? You can't even be yourself. I think perfect men should find perfect women. Stingy provider got a better job. Maybe he won't be as stingy now. Good. Maybe that'll help you out, girl. What are signs that a friend is jealous of you? If you have to ask that question, sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go, the sign right there. You got to ask that question. That's the first sign. You got to ask. Why do men ask for your number but never call me? Because they just want to see if they can get it. You have to make a man work for your number. Okay. You don't give it to him. You got to make it work for that number, girl. Yeah. Why should I give you my number? If you can give me 5 reasons why I should give you my number, I might consider it. Make him work for that number, girl. That way, when they worked for it, they're going to call it. They're going to use it if they had to work for it. If your friend never compliments you or if they're never happy for you, BB says. Why some pretty girls get all the attention? Okay, you already answered that question. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I just spent the last 5 minutes answering that question. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men like average women for relationships, but in the inbox of prettier women. Yeah, they always try and see if they could upgrade. But, you know, um, I think if you're pretty and not super perfect, you know, that's the best combination. Like they don't want someone super perfect. Mm-hmm. Sheila, why okay, I'm gonna just delete because you're stop spamming the question if I already answered it. Ugh. What to do if you notice a guy is doing less for me? Get another one that's gonna start doing more, or tell him that you used to do more for me. What happened? You losing interest? You better get back on it. If he says you seem mature for your age, do you get that a lot? What does it mean? That means you're too smart. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That means you're talking too much, you know too much, you're too smart, you know his game. Play it dumb, dumb it down, baby. And it's sad that women have to do that, but like I said, women are literally 10 years advanced mentally than men. So you probably are mature for your age, but at the same time, they're not, they haven't caught up with you. So you have to dumb it down. Okay. What men value about a woman in beauty, femininity, fruitful cooperation, and peace a woman can offer. If y'all not damaged, you already offer that naturally, but a lot of women are. Yes, Brian, a lot of men are damaged too. There's not all these perfect men walking around labeling women damaged. If you come into a relationship expecting a woman to fruitfully cooperate, you are damaged as a masculine man. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but you said fruitfully, which means to give. Fruitfully cooperate, you're not going to disguise that phrase. If you want us to fruitfully cooperate, you needed to provide us with the fruit to cooperate with. Okay? So you're damaged if you got your hand out at rent time. You're damaged if you want a woman to contribute fruitfully. So to us, you're damaged because you're not living in your full masculinity. And when you call us damaged, it's because you're damaged. We wouldn't be damaged if you didn't need us to do your job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Don't call us damaged when you over here with hand out at rent time with a grown man, muscle, physique out here supposed to be doing all the work and bringing it home to us. Don't be doing this. That's how you damage a woman, by doing this. Or asking her what she bringing to the table. You the man. There's a reason why there's the saying, bringing home the bacon, because that's what you putting on the table, even though I don't eat no pork or nothing. But that's the saying, bringing home the bread, bringing home the bacon. We're not supposed to be doing that. That's your job. We're damaged because we doing our job and your job. So if you come into a relationship and you want a woman who is not damaged, then do your job as a man so she can recover and get back into her feminine. Give her spa days. Give her money to go shopping. That will help her recover faster, believe. Tell her to quit her job. She will recover so quick, your head will spin. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all out here with all the problems, but none of the solutions. Okay, you want to undo the damage, then do the most. You said men have emotions also. We just don't always have an outlet to talk about it. Your car, go in there and cry like a man and come out, wipe your tears, and get back to work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go to the male anonymous a meeting where men can cry and talk about their problems and then come home and do what you need to do. But you know what I'm saying? Don't show us your weak side because women won't respect you. You said keep the tissue in the car. Exactly. Go put on that song Bribe Me Night, one last cry, turn it up loud, cry in your car, get your tissue, blow your nose, and then go on about your business. Okay. And I'm not saying that to be mean. If you need a place to express your feelings and cry, then you need a boyfriend who will listen to you, and he probably ain't even gonna be listening to you. Okay, he probably gonna be trying to get your booty. You know why? Because when a woman goes to a man and starts to cry about all her problems and how she needs some tires on her car, all he want to do is listen, figure out how he gonna get her booty. So now y'all see how it feels. So you need a place to go cry without somebody trying to get your booty. Stay in your car. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because this is what we put up with. This is why we so damaged. Because a lot of women can't even get the help that they need from the man that they sleeping with, dating with, got kids from, cooking for, cleaning for, washing dirty drawers for. Of course they're damaged because they are supposed to fruitfully cooperate. Goodbye. I'm not gonna do that. You know what? If someone wants you to do too much for them in the beginning, but to try to put it in nicer words, beware. You want to recover a damaged woman quick, spoil her. Okay. You want to get that damage out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. You got to take her shopping. You got to pay them bills. You got to tell her to quit her job. You got to be a provider. After about a good 3 to 4, 6 months, when she feel like you're doing the most, all of that's gonna just dwindle away, and she's gonna feel like it's gonna be gone. Okay, you can't undo damage from a woman if you causing more damage at the same time. This doesn't work like that. That's why I'm telling women not to deal with broke men because they create more damage. Dating a broke man will damage you more than being single. Okay, and being single doesn't damage a woman. Being broke does, and being with a broke man does. These men want us to be their assistant, though, and work. No, sir. Mm-mm. Sheila, how to keep the conversation interesting while when online dating so a guy can ask you out. If he's not asking you out and y'all live in the same city in the first, week, then he doesn't want to. Okay. If y'all live in the same city, he has not suggested, told you where he lived, where he worked, what places he liked to go to, and he hadn't asked you or da 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 da, then listen. Even assistants get paid. Exactly. You said where to meet black men in Houston. Everywhere. Everywhere I go, I see a baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh, it's getting stuck on your personal development and your best or moving backwards. Huh? Money requires high value relationships. Okay, we're getting rid of the word high value. Okay, because that means If you got to put high on the word value, it doesn't have a high value. How about a valuable relationship? That high value insinuates that there's a low value somewhere, or that it can drop lower, because high can drop to low. So how about just valuable? Take that word out of there and we'll be fine. Um, a a valuable relationship, because first of all, if you say you want to have some of y'all guys that y'all think that y'all are high value and y'all aren't even a target. That's the sad part about it. Some men are walking around here saying that they're a high value man, and a woman wouldn't even look their way because they don't have enough money. They don't have enough value. Okay. Some of these guys think that they're high value because they work at the call center, but that's not high value to some women. So when you have to say high value, it means you're not. Okay. You're not high value. Either you valuable or you're not. You don't have to say those words if you are. Do you think billionaires and millionaires are out there calling themselves high value men? No. Their status, their reputation speaks for them. They don't have to say nothing. Women that have to call themselves high value, they're trying. They're trying to be high value. They're not high value. They got to try. They got to put the vocabulary word ahead of the word value to insinuate that there's something. You should just be able to tell when they walk in the room. Okay. So when I think of people that use those terms, it's a lie, straight up. Because I'm gonna know it and I'm gonna feel it. You don't have to say nothing. Okay. So for example, it's kind of like one of those people that when they're talking about something, they use all the designer brand names to describe things versus the actual name for the thing. Like, for example, oh, I have on my Nike shoes, or I have on my Versace underwear, or, dropping, name dropping. It's kind of like you're trying too hard to be something that you're not. Just, I got on some shoes, I got on some this, I got on some, that's what a normal person does. They don't place, um, you know, status over things for everything. It looks too obvious. So that's why you just be. Mm-hmm. Sheer, is your water supply safe? Yep. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It is, because we have a water filter, baby, on our home. But thank you for your concern. I appreciate you. The great goddess, and they definitely don't troll women's spaces. Okay. If he's not on any important boards at a certain age, I question his value. Sure, why do you guys ask for my number but then don't pursue it? Because you gave it to him too easy, girl. You got to make him work for the numbers, girl. You got to make him work. Men just like see if they still got it. There you go. Okay, you gotta make them work for everything these days. You said the name dropping is a giveaway. Yeah. If you name drop, I'm not impressed. Like, why you dropping names? You ain't good enough. You ain't important enough. We can't sit here and talk about you. We got to talk about other people to make you look better. No, you need to look good on your own, sir. You need to be impressive on your own. We don't need to talk about the other people. Let's talk about your status. When you name drop, it makes you look less valuable. When you talk about other people and their success, it makes you look less successful. So we don't do that. What level of men value a phone number? Y'all are silly. I had same thing happen to you. They fake as hell. Go for older. Yeah, go for older men. who will buy you a drink or wherever they at, work for your number, you know? Why do men look but don't approach? Because they can't afford, or they married, or somebody in there know they married, or they might just want to look and not approach. You know, some men like to watch how women interact with other people before they approach. Some men are afraid to get, rejected. Some men don't have the money to approach you. Some men are just married. Some men are maybe waiting on another woman, being stood up, probably. Who knows? This said he probably don't want to be bothered. How can make them work for your number? By making them work for it. If they come out and just ask for your number straight away, ask them why you should give it to them. And why should I give you my number? Were you going to call and invite me somewhere? You're going to set up some elaborate date to impress me? You're going to talk my ear off on the phone? Like, why should I give you my number? What are we going to talk about on the phone? Give them your Cash App. Give them your email. Give them your Cash App. That way, if they really want to talk to you, they will put in that effort. Okay? Because here's the thing, when you give a man your phone number, you're expecting him to call or text, right? You give him your email or you give him your Cash App, it's like you can take it or leave it. You're not sitting there waiting by the phone. You sitting there saying, if he want me, he gonna come get it. It's like that. They gotta put in that effort, baby. What is the list of things what is the list of things to be wife ask for, like deeds and such? Yeah, have them put your name on the deed, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If older don't work or go richer and they keep freestyling those ways, direct them for Cash App better than numbers. That's right. Like, give them your Cash App or your Venmo or whatever. Uh huh. Thank y'all. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all think, if y'all know that men should work for numbers, don't just be giving it out like it's free. Um, Girl, they gonna go put your number into one of them apps online to get their $750. Y'all know them advertisements. It's like, I just got a bunch of money for just filling out some forms online. Girl, they be asking you all your connects so they can bombard them with calls and emails. They sometimes they just be giving your number to the data centers, collecting numbers all night and going in there and entering to get their money. Girl, what? Make them work for that email or that Cash App. Some of these guys be on some whole different stuff because they so broke. He said, what about the ones who don't? If a man really wants you, he will chase you. Okay. He will chase that email. He will chase that Cash App if he really wants you. Why would you want a man who don't really even want you? Why would you want a man who will ask for your number and not even call? Because he didn't have to work for it. A man that wants you will work for your attention. Okay. That's how we know you're serious. Otherwise, a lot of men are just wasting people's time. So it's like, I'm not gonna be with somebody who don't even want to impress me, don't even want to try. Like, goodbye. That's how a lot of women are feeling these days. Like, either go hard or go home, baby. Mm-hmm. Like. Mm-hmm. I'm not answering dumb questions today. Okay, so I'm sorry if y'all asking a dumb question. I'm not answering. You wasted enough time, but yeah, vice versa. She needs to chase you. If a woman chased a man, first of all, let me tell y'all something. If you go to here they come, stand like it. If somebody go to the Olympics, let me ask y'all a question. You go to the Olympics and you pair a man with a woman, who gonna run faster? I'm just gonna ask y'all a little simple question. Who's gonna run faster, the man or the woman in the Olympics? You get the Olympic champions of the world and you put a man next to the woman. Who's gonna run the fastest? Who's gonna beat who? The man, right? So why did the woman need to chase you? You get a woman and a man together, and when he, ejaculates, what the sperm gonna do? Run and get the egg, right? The egg do not chase the sperm, baby. If you want a woman to chase you, you said he trolling. If you want a woman to chase you, sir, then you're gonna be running by yourself and nobody gonna be behind you. You just gonna be running, okay? Like Forrest Gump. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A lot of these really want to be chased is partially sad for those who call them. Y'all are so silly. The men you're seeing are very wealthy, got you a huge bouquet of roses for Valentine's Day you loved, but nothing else. Do I say something? Tell them the flowers are already starting to die. It's like, I appreciate the flowers that you sent. They're already starting to die. Hmm. I mean, some guys don't think, like, especially if you just started dating them. If you just started dating them, I don't know how long you've been dating him. They may think that they're moving too fast if they give you an expensive gift, unless you insinuate it ahead of time. Like, I can't wait to see what you got me for Valentine's Day. I know you're gonna spoil me. If you throw stuff like that around, like sentences like that around, he's gonna think more. Maybe I should do more. But if you didn't say anything, if you didn't give no hints and clues that you like stuff and you can't wait to see what he got you and all this, flowers are gonna just be enough. You gotta talk. You gotta be like, I know you got me something great. I can't wait to see what you got me. I know you're gonna spoil me for Valentine's Day. Then he got you. Um, you have to talk. You can't just expect somebody to, like, I've learned through all my years, I learned you got to talk these days. You got to talk. Men are not going to put one and two together unless, they're really trying to get it. You got to talk. You got to be like, you know what? I know you're going to spoil me for Valentine's Day. I just can't wait to see what you're going to give me. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. He ain't going to show with no flowers, girl. He going to show with a box and some flowers. You said there's a difference between chasing and pursuing. Pursuing when she's reciprocating back. She's gonna reciprocate back if you got some money and you're acting masculine. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, she's not gonna reciprocate back if you ain't got nothing for her. Why should we waste our time? Think about that. If you're a man and you're interested in us, you're going to let us know by trying to impress us and ask us out. If you don't ask us out or try to impress us in any type of way, we're not going to reciprocate that because it's not worth our time. Y'all have to remember, women are busier than men. We don't have time to mess around. Either you want us or you don't. Okay? You got to go hard or go home. That's what a masculine man does. If you want somebody to reciprocate and all that kind of stuff, and you're not doing anything special, like, you're supposed to spoil the woman. You're supposed to court the woman. The woman is there to be courted, not tit for tat, baby. Mm, You said passport bros have money to fly. Everybody got money to fly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Even ratchets are getting flued out for free. Okay, y'all passport bros, there's ratchets flying out for free. Okay, and getting money spent on them. That should make y'all mad. Even though I preach against it, like, wouldn't you get mad if you was a dusty and you was a passport bro and you had to pay to go to where your money was worth more, and then here go ratchets and pick getting flued out everywhere? What, don't that make y'all mad? Yeah, you know that. Yeah, I might as well pair up together and get y'all frequent flyer miles. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Is it true that wealthy men like women who seem very trustworthy? I think all men like women who seem very trustworthy. Okay. How should we look to attract generous old sugar daddy? Y- Younger than them, sprinkle, sprinkle, good and younger. There you go. Don't dress too trendy. That's all I'll say. Yeah, it'll look out of place with his clothes. He wants to be partially the woman and wants you to be partially his man. No, 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 no. Romance bag chasers. No. Okay, here's my thing. If you a man and you over here complaining, it's because you don't have enough money. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you over here complaining about romance and reciprocation and all that kind of stuff, you have no money. Not enough anyway. Because if you got what a woman wants, you gonna know that she wants you first and foremost. She gonna drop a hint and a clue, and you gonna have to do the chasing. Because if a woman has to chase a man, she's not worthy. Because a real man will always chase the woman he wants because he knows he can get her. A man who wants reciprocation is iffy about his self-esteem and his confidence that he can get the woman. If you want somebody to show and prove that they really want you, it means you don't have the confidence to go get what you want in this world. And women like that confidence. Okay. If we got to make sure your little feelings ain't hurt, that you're coddled, that you feel wanted and loved and appreciated, we might as well go have a baby. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. You don't have enough money because you're insecure and because you need a woman to reciprocate and you need to be validated by women. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. You need to go get your money out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go get your money up and go get the woman you want. Otherwise, you just wasting your time too, sir. I'm just telling you, if you got that much issue, you need to go get some more money. Maybe that'll help your confidence. I don't know. Notice men that have a lot of money have more confidence and they don't sit there and complain as much. They just either you want me or you don't. I'm gonna go get what I want and I'm gonna have what I want. I don't need you to validate me. My money validates me. Okay. Men with real money and confidence go get what they want and they don't sit there and wait for reciprocation and validation from women. They want it, they got it. Like that's it. You doing all of that, you ain't got it. You said broke men need to learn to leave women alone. Exactly. Leave us alone if you need if you know that's what your mama is for. Get your money from, to be provided for, shelter, understanding. That's your mom's job, baby. Men with money get cheated on too. And so do broke men. Broke men get cheated on. Men with money get cheated on. Guess what? All men get cheated on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's a new day, baby. Women get cheated on, men get cheated on, okay? You're not gonna prevent it, baby. Just get the woman you want. It's better to get cheated on by somebody who you like versus somebody you don't like. And you just settling for her. Think about it. Just like it's better for a woman to get cheated on and cry in her Mercedes or her Benz. I mean, Mercedes Benz or her Porsche than her to be crying at the bus stop. Okay. So you might as well get the one you want and cry. And she might as well get the one that's got money and cry. Because y'all both, they're not going to be perfect. There you go. Y'all need to face reality. This is the real world that we live in. Okay. The reality is that people gonna do what they want and you ain't gonna stop them. Okay. 9 out of 10, he earns the woman cheating. Exactly. He said, just get your money and get the woman you want. You know, no one's perfect. Your new man never even wished you a happy Valentine's Day simply because I don't know his B day was the 13th. I don't care though, as he ain't a big spender. He flipped the script and ghosted and can't come back when he do better. Exactly. Y'all been playing too many games. Y'all need to talk and speak up. Y'all, people ain't psychic. Not everyone is psychic. Like if you want something for Valentine's Day, say it. If this is a birthday, say it. You know, my birthday tomorrow. You know, I can't wait to see what you got me for Valentine's Day. Some people need to be reminded, especially if you really want something. Y'all got to speak up. Y'all can't just expect people to remember stuff that they haven't been remembering for years. You got to speak up. Like, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want. I'm going to send you the link, the picture, the link with it, the price, everything. If I can find a coupon for it, I'm sending you that too, just to help you out. Coupon code. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I want. That way I know I'm going to get it. And y'all sitting there saying, oh, I hope you get me something for Valentine's Day. Don't even get nothing or just get some flowers. I'm telling you what I want. You better get it. Natalia, thank you for being a member, Sprinkle Sprinkle. But you remember him and he still done got it. Okay, well, make sure he playing games, girl. If he really wants you, he gonna try to impress you. I'm not finna play with these dudes. Like, don't play with these guys. How you allow them to treat you is how they continue to treat them. Okay, it's over. You didn't give me for nothing for Valentine's Day. Then February 15th, you got to make up for it. If you don't make up for it today, then dump him, girl. What the heck? Is he paying bills? He acting stupid. Goodbye. Next. You said passport bros, we don't have to worry. Foreign women are grateful. Yes, they are, because your money is worth more wherever you go. They're grateful, that you spending money on them. You still spending money on a woman, either where you go. We can get flued out and get money spent on us right here in America. Okay. Your Uber money go a long way south of the border. Your Uber money go a long way across Asia. But you have a good old time because you need to feel good about yourself too sometimes. You can't just be working Uber and call center all your life and not getting no reward. So I commend Passport Brothers. I think y'all need to go where y'all money is valuable because it ain't valuable here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, MK, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Like I have nothing against Passport Bros. Go where you can get it. If you can't afford it here, go afford it elsewhere. Because it ain't cheap here, but believe me. And yes. You sent the Dusty a picture of a $500 gift and he ran for 500 miles. Oh my goodness, Alex. You probably still running. You said if Ford listed an eligible bachelor, he only has 6,520 Instagram followers, 5 to 6 comments on pictures. I think he is very low key billionaire. Is it possible to crack a conversation on IG? No. Um, why? Honestly, you need. Does he follow you? Maybe you can put something under like his whatever he posts. Maybe like it and leave a comment. Yeah, don't sneak up in them DMs though. Let him DM you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Maybe you can comment on one of his posts and see if he likes you. What's the best reaction when a man jokes about mm, getting something for him or spending money? I just laugh. Yeah, tell him, okay, I'll buy it for you. Give me your credit card. Oh, CC, sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome to Level Up. Thanks for being a member, girl. Yeah, passport bros don't bother us. They got to go afford what they can afford. I mean, they're not taking anything away from us, but broke men that can't afford us. Like, uh, I'm sorry, like they're not the target anyway. Like, who ain't nobody missing no Applebee's date, no Olive Garden date. Nobody missing that. Go have fun wherever y'all flying to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What should I comment in his stupid pictures? It's mostly some conference or tennis pictures he posts. Ask him what kind of racket he used, girl. I don't know. You could be a tennis player. Say, what type of racket is that? I don't know. Just something stupid. Where was this? I don't know. So ain't nobody missing no Applebee's date. Y'all go get them. Bring, bring your mama back a souvenir. Cause she probably still working while you traveling. You ain't gonna send your mama nowhere. You too busy trying to get international cheap booty. Okay, at least bring your mama back a souvenir. I mean, if you really wanted to know our opinion of it, whenever I see a passport, bro, why don't you take your mama on vacation? Why don't you do something nice for the woman that probably raised you by yourself? What by herself? Why don't you retire your mother with your Uber money instead of going out to get cheap booty? Okay. I mean, you could do something. It looks terrible. You got to go chase women all across the globe because you can't get no respect in your own home, own country. Okay, I don't know. Like I wouldn't ever admit if I was a passport bro, I wouldn't tell nobody because it make you look broke. CC, sprinkle, sprinkle. You could just say I love to travel. Like you don't got to give yourself the name. Passport bro sound like Uber driver saved up all his money and now he finally finna go get his. Oh, Black Barbie, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your sugar daddy didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day, but he planned something for today, side chick day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, it's side chick day. You're not his. You're his. He's trying to tell you who you are. You side chick day. Go get your money. And I'm not trying to put you down. I mean, obviously, he doesn't want you to think something that it's not. Um, and you said sugar daddy, not boyfriend, not husband, not fiance. So sugar daddies are not always going to be there on the holidays because they may have other family members or places to be. So just go get your money. This is not for the week, baby. Get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said don't treat him special either, Coco says. Don't treat him special. Go get your money. Only do what I want and be unapologetic about what I want. All bills paid and life of ease. That's right. Um, uh-huh. You said don't dumb out. It take money to go overseas. Don't play that. Let me tell y'all something about going overseas. Okay, so it takes money to fly overseas, but them hotels on some of them places is so cheap. There are literal videos on YouTube on how to live less than $30 a day in some of these countries. Okay, and hotels and eat and all that kind of stuff. The flight may be expensive, but once you get there, you spending pennies, baby. Like a lot of these, like it's sad because a lot of these women they want to go on nice vacations and stay at 5-star hotels, like American women. Anyway, I don't know about. I mean, I'm sure all women want to do that, but we demand it. Like we want the 5-star, baby. We want to go on a cruise. We want the 5-star. We want to eat at nice restaurants when we go out. We're not gonna stay at certain places that a man will stay if he's single. We're not gonna do that. We like luxury. Okay. So if a man wants to travel, the woman is going to be more picky about where she's going to stay because she has to think about her safety, and all that kind of stuff. Men can just stay pretty much anywhere and sleep anywhere, you know. So for a woman, we like to travel in luxury and style. Okay. That's why we get men to pay for it. And if we're going to travel by ourselves or with our families and things like that, we're going to go places and we're going to have the money to do so. Okay, because we're not looking to go sleep with some dudes or to be treated nicer elsewhere. We can get that at home. So, like it's different for us. We travel for whole different reasons and in a whole different style. Okay. You said if you see passport bros on your algorithm, you need to change your on your feed, you need to change your algorithm. Exactly. That means you in dusty algorithm. Girl, switch out. Like delete all of those suggestions and start over. Not interested. If he ended up showering with Rose's dad, what what okay, y'all gotta make sense, baby. What do you do when you're young and feel insecure? Get your confidence up by getting your standards up by who you deal with and how you treat yourself. Treat yourself good, and other people will learn how to treat you by looking at how you treat yourself. So treat yourself well, talk good about yourself, have confidence, fake it till you make it, girl. Why do men try to offer the lowest bare minimum of the dustiest of dust and expect the most from women? Because they stupid, obviously. They're not all here yet, baby. They don't understand. A lot of men think that you're confuse a lot of women with Pick Misha. Pick Misha will do anything to claim a man, girl. They must have ran into a lot of Pick Mishas. And sometimes they mistake women who aren't Pick Mishas. They will try you. Mhm. How to seduce a rich man on the Azure coast, girl, and get to their yacht. Look good and let them invite you. Remember, the men are supposed to chase you, and otherwise, they don't really want you. That I'm a strong believer in that. You just look good enough, smile, make eye contact. If they don't ask you, then and I'm not getting on some stranger's yacht anyway, because I don't trust people like that. We're gonna have to go out on the land at a public place, okay? Um, I got to get to know you first. A woman can be a dusty bunny, a dust bunny. Yeah, but a woman is not supposed to be a provider and protector. She can be a dust bunny and go find a provider and then get paid. You know, it's not about that. If you don't have a lot of money and if you dating a man for free and not expecting him to do anything for you, then you know that's not very smart. If you're a broke woman and you don't have any money, you need to be dating a man with some money to better your life because that's his job. Okay, that's not our role. Our role as a feminine woman is to be provided for and protected. If you dating a man and you don't get that, then why are you dating him? Hmm. You said why y'all are stuck in this? We ain't stuck. We can get flued out whenever we want. Y'all are on beaches loving life, girl. We got a Oh, sir, we have a beach. You know, we got East Coast and West Coast and Gulf Coast. We got cruises. Y'all are at the beach because it's y'all 2 weeks vacation, baby. And y'all done saved up y'all Uber money. Y'all deserve a vacation, okay? Because I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine working at a call center, okay? So y'all enjoy y'all vacation. Get treated well. Y'all are tourists. They got to treat the tourists well to keep tourism going. Y'all do a good job. And think about this: when we go on vacation, most of the time we don't pay. Remember who we are. When we sitting on the beach, we didn't pay for that. We didn't have to save up no money. We didn't have to get no side hustles. We didn't have to get no Uber job. We didn't have to deliver DoorDash, baby. We just got some dude to pay who could afford it, who not on the beach right now, who's actually running a business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The rich man can bring his own sand to the beach. Okay. Yeah, you said delusion is the key. Exactly. Like the rich man can bring his own sand to the beach. You say You're going on a first date this weekend with a wealthy man, and the guy said, "I want to know your story." Don't tell him your whole story. If he asks me about your life, which make up something good. Make up how you were spoiled. I was always spoiled as a child. I pretty much got whatever I want, which I think makes me um, easier to get along with because I usually say what I mean, and there's really no reading in between the lines with me. Um, I have decent morals, and then just fill it in with some filler stuff that sounds generic. Throw in a couple of juicy details just to keep him like thinking that it's true, but don't tell him your real story. Okay, make it sound good. Write it down first. Yeah, make it. That's a lot of people's story. So write it down. Don't put any silly details because what they're trying to do is find your weaknesses. Okay, they're trying to find your triggers and your weaknesses. Don't give them none. If my trigger, my weaknesses, when my shoes don't match. I gotta have matching shoes. I don't know. Just don't give them nothing to go on, girls. Okay. Your whole family thinks I'm crazy, but I don't work or pay any bills. Oh well. That don't sound crazy to me. That sounds like a genius. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're a perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist because I feel like, I mean, even if you are a perfectionist, that's fine. Some people know that there's no such thing as perfect, and so they don't even waste their time trying to find it. But what they do try to find is what's perfect for them. You know, I think that's okay. Oh, Lulu, Bunny, sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome to the Level Up family. Thanks for being a member. You said broke men hate that you grew up privileged. Well, it's not your fault. Shoot, what the heck. What do you think about volunteering in rich neighborhoods to meet older men? I think it's a good idea. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's the best app? I don't know. I'm not on any of those apps, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all ask the people in the comment section. They might know better than me because I'm not on any of those apps. How to make a sugar daddy obsessed with you so he would spend. He has to like you first, and you have to be more than just the average chick mentally. Okay. You got to play his game and challenge him. Wealthy men are not on the apps online. Get dressed and go out to meet them. Okay, Jana. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Learning Tube. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. It's better to go out and look good. Exactly, Cece. Make a sad story up and make him feel bad for you. If you make up too many sad stories, men don't feel like that they can fix you. So you don't want to make up a sad story. You just want to make up, um, like never show that you're weak. Maybe a recent sad story, like a dog, like a pet or something, but not a sad life. Okay. Don't make up a sad life. Make up a sad current present that you're definitely going to get over. Never give a man everything, always make him want more. Exactly. And the best way to get rid of a broke man is to start hinting around about things that you may require in the future or things that you may be in need of in the future. They will ghost you right away if they think that you're going to even think about asking them for some money. So that's the fastest way to get rid of them. um, and y'all have to remember this, men. Women don't ask you for money just to get money. They ask you for money or they to see how much you care, how much you're invested, how much you're interested, how much you really like us. Because a lot of men are just dating to date. Okay. But if you are really into a woman and you really like her and you really see yourself with her, a man will definitely be concerned and care for her well-being and want to provide and protect, or rescue some sort of way. If you're unable to do that and you're just trying to date for fun, You need to tell her that from the start. I'm just trying to date for fun. I don't want any strings. This is, da, da, da. Usually she'll dismiss you first, but a lot of men don't want to be honest, but then are mad at women for not being honest because they don't date or try to, seriously date a woman. They just want to have fun. Now, if you don't come out and say that right away, then you're also misleading the woman. And so then when she lies to you, you can't be mad. So if you're not in it for, you know, to improve her life in some sort of way, then say that. Because some women will be like, okay, well, I might see you again and I might not, but at least I know. Thanks for being honest. And so a lot of men will act like they want marriage or a long-term relationship so that the woman can open up more and give more of herself when literally they didn't. And so sometimes that's why I tell women, don't say you want marriage or a long-term relationship because they're going to try to use it against you. What you need to say is, you don't need to really say anything. You just need to have the high standards and allow them to work and meet them. That's all you got to do. Mhm. He says so she can ghost you. Exactly. Let her go. Let a woman ghost you if she's smart. If a woman catches on to your game, great. Let her ghost you. Go find the next chick. Okay. What if you don't meet sugar daddy who's type? You're talking too negative. Like your whole mindset is very negative. Level all the way up and go find somebody who you are their type. Go find the ugliest, shortest, baldest thing. Okay. You will be his type, I promise. Get his money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go find what nobody else want. Okay, then get your money. Give someone closer. Then send them your cash app. Shoot, you ain't playing. This is not. We are not playing over here. So this is how I get closer to people, and then send them your cash app or your Venmo or whatever. Okay, this is how you get closer to me. So I don't know about them other chicks, but this is how you get closer to me. I ghosted you because you wasn't getting the clue and the hint. Okay, here you go, cash app. You want to get closer? You know what to do. You said, why did they say successful women most likely end up alone? Because they don't need, okay, successful women don't really end up alone because successful women can still have kids, family, and all that kind of stuff. They usually don't want to end up with a broke man who got their hand out at bill time, who is like another child or a child to them. That's the difference. Okay. So let's just say I was single and I'm successful, right? I'm not just gonna deal with no broke dude. You gotta come hard or go home. I would rather go out and date several times a week, get spoiled by different guys, than be with some broke dude just to say I got one. So being alone doesn't mean you're not dating. Being alone doesn't mean you don't have a family. Being alone doesn't mean any of that. It just means you're not married to a specific person. Doesn't mean you ain't dating. You ain't going on vacation with dudes and you don't have dudes paying your bills. But if you're very successful and you pay your own bills, you don't have to settle just to say you have a man because you can go out with different men every week. Okay. Women don't like living with men unless it's absolutely necessary if they're paying bills because men are dirty. Men A lot of men are, and women who live together, they know they have pet peeves. So, and a woman likes to decorate a little bit different when she lives alone versus with a man. So, if she's going to compromise her environment, her space, her comfort, it's going to be because he's paying bills. It's going to be because he's bringing a lot. Okay. So, a woman doesn't mind ending up alone as long as she doesn't have to put up with some dusty men or broke men. Because I would rather be alone than deal with a broke man. Okay. Because that's just headache, trouble, and drama. Sometimes being alone is more peaceful because you still have your family and you're still free to date and travel wherever you want to go. Successful women are out of town living their best lives. Yeah. And a lot of men are mad because they feel like those women should lower their standards and settle for somebody that doesn't contribute or pay bills or whatever. Why? They can go date and get what they want without commitment, right? Like if you're not going to commit to these bills, then you might as well not even think about committing to me because no, it's not going to work that way. If you don't commit to these bills, then you're not committed. Bye. The only drama I like is watching a play at a theater. Okay, J9, sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you make over 100K, you rather be single unless he makes more. Exactly. You said, Shira, you didn't like living with any of your exes. I value my peace in your in the condo. Exactly. You see, a man thinks that a woman wants to live with a man and be married and wash his dirty drawers and cook his nasty food and give him something he needed and that's supposed to make her happy because she's not alone. She can go out, she can wash her own dirty clothes, she can cook her own food or go buy her own food, clean up behind her own self, and go out with any man she want to at the same time, multiple if she likes. Okay. Yeah, y'all get the likes up. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They think this is the best life. It's not no best life. The best life is if only if you marry somebody that's gonna spoil you. If you don't plan to spoil the woman that you're with, don't say you're gonna end up alone because like what is the other option? To live with a broke dusty? Oh, Sonny Robinson, sprinkle, sprinkle. Transactional fake love tactics don't work on successful men. Work hard. You're not successful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the money, though. Um, transactional fake love works because we need to see if you are a provider. We need to see if you're going to come through. We need to see if we can trust you. If you stingy and we can't depend on you, we got to go to another man. So if we're, and thank you for the money, though, but if you acting funny and we need some money, and you said it's transactional love, we're gonna go find somebody who like transactional love and go get it from him, and you're gonna be sitting up there looking like boo boo the fool. Okay, so you're as a man, you're supposed to provide. Love is transactional for you. You know why? Because you're the man. Okay, you the man. You want to be the woman? They got surgery now, but you're the man. Love is transactional. You are the provider, the protector. You bring home the bacon. You do what you got to do. If you can't do that, then don't date. If you're just dating for fun to be seen out in public with a chick and you don't want it to be transactional love, then that's what it is. But for a woman who values herself, she's not going to give herself away for free to any man. Okay. She has to be able to benefit from it some way, somehow. Okay. So I don't like, I'm saying if you feel like you're being used and you feel like women only want you for your own, you should be happy. You should be happy. Men are getting it backwards. Men should be happy a woman wants you for your money. You know why? Because there's some men without out there with no money, and women still don't want them. Okay, there's some men out there with no money who get treated like children when they get into relationships because they're not masculine enough because they don't have no money. You should be glad a woman sees you and your success and recognizes it and says, yes, this is the type of man that I need in my life because he can do for me and he's going to improve my life when he enters it. Okay. Y'all are getting it backwards. Y'all are thinking too much like women. That's not y'all's position. Okay. If you said Muslim women problem because they're religious, we're not religious over here. We do what we want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We run our own lives. That's why, a lot of people, you know, I'm not talking bad against anybody's religion, but I'm just saying I don't have a religion. I'm gonna do what I want. My religion is what I want. I'm gonna tell you what I want and you better deliver. And if the religion I follow, it was created by the patriarchy and a man because it benefits him, then I'm not even listening. Period. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not listening to no patriarchal religion unless it benefits me. Like I'll listen to the parts that benefit me, but I'm not listening to the parts that don't. Exactly. So, people don't have problems because they depend on a male dominant religion to put rules in place for women to follow. They don't work. That doesn't work over here. Either you get your money or you get to step in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Either you got money or get stepping. That's how it is over here. Okay. Um, how do you deal with a man who takes you on vacation, spends money, protects you, and is handsome but won't commit? You don't want him to commit. You want to talk about your wedding, your future. When I go on my honeymoon, don't say our honeymoon. You got to exclude him. So now he's challenged to make you commit to him. You got to act like your future does not have him in it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I really want to go there on my honeymoon. I hope whoever I end up marrying likes such and such place. Oh my God, that is the perfect venue. You know, in about 10 years, I'm going to have this talk about your future without him. When I get married, my husband is going to is going to spoil me and do whatever I need him to do. Talk as if he's not the one. Then he'll want to be. Okay. Oh, Jackie, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks to Shira Pick Me and Bob the Builder. Tendencies have gone. Your self-esteem commitment to self-worth has been increasing daily. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Jackie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you, girl. Thank you. I'm glad. You said sexual attraction has died in the West. Modern women killed it. Well, that's okay because you shouldn't be literally sexually attracted to a woman you don't plan on spending on or marrying anyway. Sir, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't plan on spending, you ain't plan on putting a ring on it, it don't matter. Now do it. Yeah. Hey, Shira, a very famous actor invited you out, but suggests let's meet up for a drink this week. I ain't going. Bye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, know your value no matter who approaches. Okay. Drink. Would you go out on with a drink for a drink with some other person? E- Either you want me or you don't. Would you go out with a drink? Would you go out for a drink with a normal guy? Or do you want dinner or do you want to go do something? I'm suggest something else. Be bold, baby. And anybody he ask out gonna say yes to the drink. If you don't say yes and you demand more, it might be a little bit different for you. I'm not getting ready to do like to bend my standards and go out for a drink with somebody unless if that's not what I want to do. That's all I'm saying. If you don't want to do that, don't do that. Opt for something else. Tell him, suggest something else. What to do if a guy you're dating but not officially boyfriend didn't not officially boyfriend don't have to get you nothing for Valentine's Day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I keep telling y'all, a lot of women keep confusing their sugar daddies, their the people that they're dating for boyfriends and husbands. They don't have to get you anything. It's not an obligation. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know. Sometimes they don't because they don't want you to think more of the relationship than what it is. So don't be mad. If your boyfriend or your husband didn't get you something, then you side eye. Okay. Oh, Blackbird Barbie, sprinkle, sprinkle. You just broke up with your sugar daddy. How soon do you think he'll be crawling back? I give it 2 weeks. Well, I should be sooner than that, but if you give it 2 weeks, hopefully you're correct. Thank you for the donation, sprinkle, sprinkle. I should be sooner than that, girl. You said you turn down drinks or fake dates many times. No thanks. Exactly. What do you do if you sit in high-end places looking for a sugar daddy with no money and the waitress keeps coming to me? Sit at the bar. Don't look like you looking, look like you're there to enjoy the ambiance, okay? Order you a mocktail or an iced tea and say that you're waiting on someone. And that's it. Mhm. Think about the future with the man who only existed in her past. What? What it looks like to die. Everybody die alone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless y'all in some mass tragedy. Most men die alone because moms are usually surrounded by children and grandchildren, and estranged men or fathers are usually by themselves in their little apartment or whoever they ended up with. Okay. Women usually don't die alone, no matter what. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They got too many connections, baby. They usually die surrounded by family, grandkids, uh, children, or grown adult children, or whatnot. They're usually well taken care of and valued as the matriarch of the family. Okay. Men, not so much. So y'all need to think about that one. Are cafes and high-end places a good idea to meet them? Yeah, I would say nice places that that you feel comfortable in. How do you become so free and not conservative? If it doesn't benefit me, I'm not going to use it. You know, if what you're doing and how you're living is not beneficial to you or the people in your life, why are you living that way? That's number one. You know, if a set of rules and morals are keeping you from your goals and they're not beneficial to you and they were written thousands of years ago by the patriarchy, what are you doing? I'm not going to follow no rules that I didn't help write. I'm not getting ready to live by some rules written thousands of years ago that were against women or not in our favor. I'm getting ready to do whatever I need to do in order to benefit the life that I'm living today in this age. Okay. So a lot of people are living in the past, literally, by following dumb rules written a long time ago by sexist men and feeling guilty for not following stupid rules that are against them anyway. Okay. So do what you want. Were you religious when I was younger? No, I laughed at all religion. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because it didn't make sense to me. I could tell it was the okey doke. So I didn't go by any of it. I was more interested in logic and creating your own sense of morality. So, like, when it comes to certain things, like spirituality and religion are two different things. Okay. One was written by sexist men, and one is a personal experience with yourself and how you relate to the universe or whatever. Okay. There's two different things. One is given and one is already within. So if you giving me something and I'm rejecting it, I that's my human right to reject something that doesn't make sense or benefit me. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, yeah. Ladies, many men who have fancy cars, trucks, SUVs, Range Rover homes also have a lot of debt and make just front and trick you dusty. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, well, hopefully though, like I really wouldn't go for super flashy because that's an indication of debt. Yes. There's a woman in a this woman is a living saint. Should I leave this guy alone? He is sweet and generous, but his mindset is dusty. I get a no. Yeah, if your mindset dusty, then leave him alone, girl. You don't want that to rub off on you. How did you build this mind frame so easily in life? Because if it's not beneficial, why am I wasting time? That's how. Like, if you really think about it, if you think of it like business, would you waste your time on doing things for your business if it's not beneficial? No, you got to think of your life as your business. If whatever you bring into it needs to be profitable, whatever you bring into it needs to improve it, whatever you bring into it needs to benefit you and your business, period. You bringing stuff in there that's going to cause issues and detriment to your business, what are you doing? You know, look at it like a business. Okay. We as people are running everyone's businesses, working for other people, and the company policies are telling you this is not good for business. This is not good for business. Don't bring that person in. They're going to cause us to lose money. Then think of yourself as a business. And that way it's not even personal to yourself. You're just like, nope, you can't come in here because you're not bringing in any profit. So goodbye. Nope, you're not getting over here. Why? Because you're not beneficial to the business. Okay. So think of your life as a business and don't let anyone in that's not bringing you no money or benefits. Okay. Otherwise, that's, a lot of people are, raised to allow in people that are going to drain them. A lot of people are raised to allow people that's going to drag them down because it's the right thing to do. Is it? Or did they just tell you that so that they can control you and allow your weaknesses, your kindness to be weakness? No, I'm going to do what's best for me and my family and nothing less. Okay. That's it. I don't care about morals that somebody wrote a long time ago. If it don't make sense, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you get over it, by treating your life as a business. Um, Thank you for everything you do, Shira. We love you. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you get your man to buy you a Range Rover Sport? He's 35. Wait till he's 55. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, wait till he about in the 50s, girl. Can he even afford it? Does he drive a nice car? Does he rent or own? Like, what? You can't ask no man who can't even do that for himself to do that for you. You got to wait till he old enough to do it for both of y'all. Mhm. How tall am I? 5'9", baby. I'm 5'9". Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. He said some more women need to ghost these men so that they could learn. Exactly. It's okay to ghost people. I'm trying to tell y'all. It is okay to ghost people. It is okay. Mm. You bring nothing to the table portion of this show made you laugh. Uh-oh, Tina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They didn't know. They sure didn't. If y'all are asking me about all this astrology stuff, I don't know, baby. I'm just me. My sign is dollar sign, okay? Here go my cash app. Yeah, I want to know what I'm about. Here you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, there you go. Dollar sign SheRaSeven. Capital S, capital R, capital S. What is my short? What are my thoughts on short guys? Do they have long money? How can I get revenge from a 28-year-old millionaire? You don't need revenge, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The best revenge is moving on and not looking back and stop caring. I'm gonna let this cat out. Okay. Bye. Bye. Yeah. You don't get revenge on people. You know why? You know why you don't get revenge on people? Because wasting your time. They don't care. Okay. You care too much. The only way you would want revenge on someone is if you care too much, and you don't want people to know you care too much. Just move on, baby. Revenge is basically saying, I'm obsessed with you and I have to get you back because you hurt me because I'm so emotionally attached to you because I'm desperate and my name is Pikmisha. That's all revenge is saying. Get over it, move on, girl. You don't want revenge. It makes you look desperate. Oh, Lady Muse, Sprinkle Sprinkle. If they could, Dusties would hop in the DeLorean, time travel to prevent their mom from meeting their dusty dad, the great bus route malfunction of 1978. Y'all are silly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That is silly, Lady Muse. No, honestly, like you don't want to get revenge on people. The best revenge is forgetting about them and moving forward. Okay. And ghosting them and being like, you know what? I'm whatever, bye. What was that? I don't know. My phone just dinged. What was it? Oh well. So yeah, I'm not really worried about it. You don't get revenge on people because that's just like weird. Just better yourself. That is revenge within itself. What do you think of Rihanna having baby without the ring? I think she's a billionaire and she has to protect her assets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. um, that's what I think. Like y'all got to keep this in mind. Celebrities and rich people are not the same as us legally. Legally, she has too many businesses in her name and all this kind of good stuff. She don't want nobody accessing it. That's why, baby, because she probably don't want to get married. You don't think that dude has asked her to marry her him a thousand times? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like who don't want Rihanna as their wife? You think he not asking her to marry him every day? Come on now. She probably gotta say no. Oh, every day she gotta say no with a good reason. He knew Valentine's Day was my favorite holiday, but he didn't get me anything. Should I block him and get a real man? I would have. Did you send him links of what you wanted? Did you send him like? Sometimes you got to be very blunt about what you want. If he knows that's your favorite holiday and he didn't do nothing, it's because you didn't make him do nothing. I'm not worried about men who are not trying to impress. You know what I'm saying? Either get rid of them or move on and stop complaining, or tell them what you want with consequences if they don't get it. That's how I'm living. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, either get me that, or I'm gonna be real mad, or I go get it myself, and I talk to you until you do better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How to stay confident all the time and not only sometimes. Live in confidence. Like honestly, you have to have high standards, know who you are, and don't seek validation from outside. That's the formula. You told him exactly what I wanted. He's blocked now. Okay, well, good for you. Block him, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Thank you. Block him and don't talk to him no more. He's playing with you. Yeah. You said, how do you give up the hustle? You don't have to give up the hustle. You just have to find a man who's gonna pay all your bills. Then you can give it up. Be driven for something else. Like driven for and point it towards something else that doesn't have to do with work or something like that. So maybe a project, maybe a hobby, maybe an art or a craft, and have a man take care of you. Okay, bye, Lulu. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have fun. Thanks for being a member. Mm-hmm. How to change self-image to stay confident if I don't think I'm pretty or skinny enough. There's always somebody uglier and bigger than you. Just remember that. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Just be the best version of you that you are right now. Love yourself for who you are right now. Where the real confidence comes from. Loving yourself as you are. If you should lose weight or level up your looks, imagine how more confident you will become then. Okay? So you got the key is to do it now as you are. If you can't love yourself at your current position, then you don't love yourself and it's all in vain. You have to love yourself now because somewhere out there, there's a man who I see it every day. I see it every day. Okay. There are skinny people working in the drive through right now with no man who look good. Think about it. It's all about your confidence. Love yourself as you are. Treat yourself the way you want a man to treat you. Get your money and get his money. Okay. There's always going to be someone skinnier and prettier than you. Always. Always. Okay. But they might be in a drive through and you might be in your car, not on your way to work because you found somebody who loves you as well as you love yourself for yourself. Okay. Love you for you. And if you want to improve yourself, that is your option, not a must. That is your option to level up. That is your luxury to level up. That is your, choice to level up. And you should level up because you can. But you should start by loving yourself as you are, and not as people want you to be, as you think you should be, but already right now. Okay? If you can't do that, then what? You're never going to love yourself, no matter how skinny or pretty you become, because there's always going to be somebody skinnier or prettier. What's my definition of a broke man? No, I said a broke man, a man with no money. A man without money, okay? The dude told me there was a certain amount of money in the Valentine's Day card. When I opened it, it was less than he said he'll give it next week. Should I dump it? Girl. He had to get gas on the way, girl. You know how these people are. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, he took his gas money out. Get it next week, girl. Don't let no money pass you by. Get it next week. You said, what if a broken man have a big heart? I don't care. They supposed to have a big heart because they don't have no big bank account. Okay. I mean, pick a struggle, right? What am I gonna do with a big heart? I need some big money. Okay. You can't pay rent with his heart, baby. With his big heart. Or he gonna write a big heart IOU for the rent with a heart on it and give it to you and say I love you, pay all the rent? No. Pay all the mortgage? No. I love you, you got this. Go out there and bring home our bacon. No. If he had a big heart, he'll go get some big money for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he had a big heart, he'll go find some big money and bring it to you. Do big heart, big bills. Exactly. Sure, cause a scene if he says no to buying me things and giving me money, or should I literally just cut them off? Girl, just start walking away and give them the silent treatment and be done. Because you're not dating them for real, especially if you think that they should be buying you stuff and giving you money. Like, especially if it's an old sugar daddy, he think you like him just for him and not what he could do for you. If he's not benefiting you, then why are you wasting your time? If you're dealing with somebody your own age and they don't have the money, then that's a different story. Okay. Now, I have to reiterate that. Like, if you're dealing with somebody close to your own age and they don't even have the money to spoil you, then you can't expect that from them. They shouldn't even be your target to get money out of. They shouldn't even be your target. You can't expect someone who work in a regular job close to your age, barely making it themselves, to buy you stuff. They can't do it unless they go into debt. You need to get you an older man with some more money who's more stable to buy you stuff. And if he's not able to do that, then yes, leave him alone. You say how to get money from a married man. He's not labeling our relationship. Ask him. Tell him you got issues, and stop seeing him and stop taking his call until he come through with some money. Okay. Like, if you stop seeing them, they get another one. Then you go get another one too. Like, y'all can't be desperate over here. This is not how it works. Okay. If you stop seeing them and they ain't giving you no money, what's the point anyway? Why are you seeing them for free? You're seeing them and wasting your time and not getting anything out of it. You know what I'm saying? What if they go get another one? They gonna get another one and go waste another one's time then. You're not losing. If they're not giving you anything, you lost nothing. Okay. No, you haven't lost anything if you haven't gained anything. If he's not paying no bills and you ain't getting no money, there's no extra added money in your purse, and he goes and gets another one, you lost nothing. You freed up time. That's all you did. You gained your time back in order to go out and find one that will give you some money. Okay, so a lot of these women are being confused by, oh, he's not, if I don't do this, he's gonna go get another one. Okay, but he's not giving you any money, so he's not giving the other one no money either. So you're not losing. You're getting your freedom and your time back to go get the one that will give you the money. Y'all be looking at stuff backwards. Um, don't wait for somebody who's not gonna ever come through and do anything for you. Hmm. you you don't think about love and how much of a good person he is. That should come naturally, like, that's gonna come through naturally. But what doesn't come through naturally a lot of times in these types of situations is a provider and someone who's gonna protect you. That needs to be proven. Anybody can love somebody. I need you to figure out how you're gonna pay for this family, if we get married, how you gonna help me, how you gonna benefit my life. I need you to figure that out. I don't need your love. I can get love anywhere. Love is free, right? The way men are throwing around the word these days, it seems like it's free, right? But if you love me, you'll make sure you provide a stable environment, protection, and all that. If your love is real, okay. So you can't say what about love? Love don't want you to be out here broke. Love don't want you to be out here struggling. Okay. Love don't want you to feel pressured every day to do your job and his job. That ain't love. That's not love. I don't know who told you it was. They was mistaken. Mhm. Shira is careless about your big heart. Sorry, Dusty man. Exactly. I don't care. Your heart can be as big as the ocean. But if you ain't got no money, that's not going to pay for the bills, darling. You've been dating this rich man, but he's stingy. He got you flowers and bought you an $80 perfume bottle. Okay. Well, it's Valentine's Day. Okay. And I don't know how long you've been dating that man. Do y'all have a title yet? Are you his girlfriend? Like, y'all have to remember, if you don't have a title, if y'all are not official, and y'all are just dating, Valentine's Day is not really, a big deal. So he got you some perfume and a card or some flowers or something. If y'all don't have a title, I think that's decent. If this man, if you're dating him, and if that's your man or whatever, and I don't know how many years y'all been together, then you need to figure it out. Or you should have text him a link to exactly what you wanted. if y'all are doing that. A lot of 50-year-old grew up in 80s, so they don't believe in paying all the bills. Well, if I don't care when they grew up, where are they now and who are they with now? Okay. They with somebody who's young, they need to pay all the bills. All right. You said nothing lost, lessons learned. Exactly. You never lose, you always gain lessons. What is the target? Whoever can pay them bills, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Whoever can give you what you want, pay them bills. You make sure you ain't got to work if you don't want to, etc., etc. That's the target. However, whatever package they come in, that's the package they come in. Okay, so, but they need to be able to do those things. You work in a very wealthy area. How can you freestyle on your lunch break and actually attract men in that scenario? Look good, sit at the bar, ask questions. You know, you said, "What is my shoe size?" Why do you want to know my shoe size? You gonna buy me some shoes? Eh, yo, it's silly. You aren't going to no bar on your lunch break, girl. You don't have to drink. If you go to a restaurant, sit at the bar. I guess I gotta explain everything to people. Go to a restaurant with a bar, sit at the bar, order your food. There you go. Most men sit alone at lunch or sit at the bar at lunch. They don't just go get a full table and sit by themselves. So go to a restaurant with a bar, sit at the table. I don't. You don't have to drink. Okay, that's my suggestion. Shira, how do you potential daddy with dusty manners? How to educate? I'm not finna do no work on no dusty manners. I'm just gonna collect his money and be seen in public with the least as possible. And if he asks why we ain't going out public, I'm just gonna say, you know, um, don't get mad at me, but like your manners, um, it's kind of like a pet peeve of mine when people don't have like certain types of manners. Um, but I love spending time with you. It's just that I don't know. It's just a kind of a turn off, or it's a little bit weird for me because I was raised this way and this and that. Or go to places where he can be dusty, girl, because you already got his money. It doesn't matter where you go. Go to places where he can be his dusty self, and make sure you just collect your money. Okay. And you want someone who's more sophisticated, then date another one at the same time. Yeah, you don't need to be teaching these guys how to act. They're if they have money and they're giving you money, let them be whoever they want to be, as long as they're giving you money. You don't. It's not like you're getting ready to marry them, you know. So just collect their money, and if you want to date somebody that's more, extra and fancy and with better manners, then go find that. Okay. And if they want to improve their manners for you because they see that you're uncomfortable, that's a different story. You said, what's an example of having high standards? You write your own list of high standards. You write your own list as an individual. Whatever those standards are that you want met, write them down. Everyone's will everyone's standards are different. Can you explain more about exchanging your phone number for someone and not giving it for free? Make them work for it. Make them answer questions for it. Ask them what they're going to do with it. Ask them what they're going to talk about on the phone. Ask them if, do you want my phone number to set up a date? Like, what do you want this phone number for? Should I give it to you? What are we going to talk about? You know, are you just trying to get this number to see if you still got it? Like, ask them real questions. Like, I don't just give out my phone number to anybody. You haven't even offered to buy me a drink yet. Why would I give you my phone number? Okay. That's exactly what I would say. Like, you haven't even offered to give me your phone number. I mean, you haven't even offered to buy me a drink. Why would I give you my phone number? Like, so you can waste more of my time? Mm-mm. Sometimes men like to be insulted too. Like, honestly, I think that your level of confidence as a woman, if you are able to insult a man, but yet pique their interest, and they have to actually work for you, some men really like that. You're not supposed to be so easy. Okay. Sometimes you're supposed to be a little bit of a, feisty challenge so that they know you're worth it. If you just go out and giving your every man who approaches you your number, they're not special. They want to work for your number just as much as you want them to work for it. Okay. Because any man can come get your number if all they got to do is ask. Make them work for it. Okay. I'm getting ready to go, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. Do y'all have any more questions before I leave? I'm gonna answer like three more questions and I'm out. Uh, but make them work for you. Make them work for you because a lot of times women are just so excited and happy because somebody asked them for their number. You need to make sure that they're worthy of your number. That's number one. Are you worthy of my number? Do I literally want you calling and texting me? How to stop being a good girl and become bold? I was raised too modest. Just do it one day, just for fun, and see what it's like. That's all you gotta do. Just decide to be bold one day and see if you like it. And if you like it, keep going. That's all you gotta do. I mean, there's nothing to it but that. Ask for what you want, have high standards. Don't try to be a people pleaser. How to stay motivated? Keep going every day and stay on track. If you get off, get right back on. That's all you gotta do. Um, write down what you want, manifest, like write down what you want to manifest, keep going. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. So just each step is in that direction. So keep going. If you stop, you're not going to be going in the direction that you need to go. Okay. Maybe find new ways to enjoy life or enjoy what you're doing or enjoy your level up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's so important to keep this focus. Exactly. Where to go if you don't like clubs and bars? Restaurants. Sit at the bar at the restaurant. People are very social during happy hour, um, maybe lunch, and things like that. A lot of times people will not approach you in places unless it's a social environment to approach people. They have meetups that singles can go on, but that to me, that's a little bit too desperate. But I definitely feel like if you're in a place where people aren't, supposed to be social, most likely they'll keep to themselves unless you're just, strikingly uh, attractive to them. hmm How to make sugar daddy obsessed with you? Be obsessed with yourself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how. Okay. If you're obsessed with yourself, you're showing them exactly who you are and what needs to be. Okay. Be obsessed with yourself. Women that are vain, narcissistic, and obsessed with themselves, they are usually the ones that men obsess over. Okay. So you got to be obsessed with yourself. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. There you go. How to work around men that are always trying to get your attention. How to stay professional. Let them know you all about your money, baby. It's like, I only date men who make this much money a year. And just be straight up like that. Who cares? Because then they'll either leave you alone or I make that much money, then you can get them pockets. But you need to let them know. Oh, I'm sorry. I only date men who, um, even if it's not about money, just tell them you only date men over a certain height or something. I don't know. There you go. Like or tell them you don't date men you work with. And if it's you being distracted by them, then why would you date men that you work with? They can't really give you more because they might be making the same amount of money or similar, you know? Unless they're the owner. Now, the owner is a different story. Okay. Should you go to work on a private jet flight attendant or will they see me as a server? I mean, it's better than being on a commercial flight if that's what you're gonna do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They leave what? Layla Cat, you said our club's not it because you want to know if you can go by yourself. I don't know how old you are, but I used to go to everywhere by myself. I didn't care. That's how I met so many people. You know, having fun, not caring what others thought. If I want to go somewhere, I'm going. You know, just be free, be who you are. Go. If you can always lie and say your friend is dancing or over there or talking to some dude, you don't got to really, you don't really have to tell people that you're alone or that your friend y'all came together, but she already left. Like, it doesn't matter. Just go if that's where you want to go. Especially if you're young, go have fun. Make sure people know like where you are for your safety and stuff, but be responsible and all those type of things. Um, if you have someone that you can call or make sure you're safe, but at the same time, it's okay if you're not want to hang out with a bunch of people. Do I have book recommendations? My books, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My books. And they're all listed in the little um, description. And it says all my level up books. Click on that and it'll take you to Amazon where all my books are listed for leveling up. And I do recommend them. Especially this one. I bring nothing to the table. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure, you fell off once and entertained one broke guy, regretted it, and spent Valentine's Day alone and happy. Well, I think you learned your lesson, so maybe you'll never repeat it again. So maybe you shouldn't regret it. Just say, okay, I will never do that again. What you talk about with sugar daddy? Because they start asking so many questions, I can't keep up. Have fake answers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Lie, baby, lie. Whatever sound good, that's what you need to say. You okay? Mm-hmm. You said you probably came across weird due to your mental illness. You're recovered and wonder how to get sugar daddy back in your life. Girl, if they know you got a mental illness, I don't think they coming back, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to start fresh and not tell nobody. All right. You know, it's like what? I'm not joking. Like, if they left, they left for that reason. So make sure you start fresh with someone else. There you go. If money is tight, is it lowering your standards to be understanding, or should I still expect the same? Then everything else, like if money is tight, then he needs to cut corners somewhere to where he can still afford things. So maybe if he has like some type of, he needs to get rid of some of them subscriptions and I don't know, whatever, on his end, so he can still afford you. If you're to be understanding, it needs to be a temporary situation, not a permanent one. And also, you still not don't need to contribute or suffer. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. If not, he can't afford you anymore. It's time to go. If it's long term, it's time to go, baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, Adana, sprinkle, sprinkle. You made a mistake with a potential sugar daddy. Went to his place and got risque, but did not give up the cat. How do I show him that that can never happen again? I don't want him thinking that that's all I am. Um, you didn't give it up, so you good. You just gave him a tease, sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't think that'll affect you. Just blame it on alcohol, like T-Pain said. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hopefully you were drinking. Blame it on the alcohol, girl. So, I'm normally not like what was in that alcohol. I normally don't drink too much. I'm glad we stopped when we did. Then all he gonna do is think about how it's gonna be to go all the way, girl. Yes, it's crazy how we don't even get this level of authenticity from male channels. It's usually ego based, but Shira makes just be keeping it at 100. Yeah, yeah, because who cares? Like most people are gonna do what they're gonna do. You can't stop them. You can't control them. All you can do is benefit from whatever situation that you're in. That's all you really can do in life, no matter what it is, whether it's dating or whatever. You just got to do what you got to do. And don't take anything personally. That's the best thing I can tell y'all. Stop taking stuff personally, and it won't affect you as hard. Shira, you're 27. Is it too late for you to want to marry rich? Nope. People marry rich older than that. You said, have I read? I wrote books about this, baby. I wrote it. I lived it. I do everything. I'm older. um, as a person that has done a lot, traveled some places, dated people, dating certain type of people, not lived under a rock. I used to go out all the time. I've been married for years, like 17 years. I mean, I know all this stuff, baby. I wrote books. You said, have I read any books? No, I wrote books. Well, I've lived it. There you go. What if someone off the road and want to go in hermit mode, level up my own, and marry high quality? I think y'all are thinking too much. Y'all are thinking too much. You want to do too much and don't even have the experience to do anything with. I'm trying to help y'all. Just go out, be seen. It's a numbers game. Stop trying to do stuff and then go see if it works. You need to be out in the field, baby. You need to be out doing what you gotta do. So many people want to go hide and prepare and then go see if it works. Go hide and prepare and see if it works. No, you have to be out there so you can see how it all works. Stay prepared and you never have to get prepared. You know what I'm saying? People said leave your rooms. Get out there at right now as you are. You will know what you need to do. You will know what you need to change. You will know where you need to improve at and where you don't need to improve at if you're out there. If you stay locked up and trying to figure out the perfect time and get the perfect preparation and all this kind of stuff, you're never going to be ready and you're never going to get it. You just need to go out there and do what you got to do. Be seen, be heard, look good, attract, get that money. Okay. That's all you got to do. There's no secret formula. Just go. It's a numbers game, literally. Literally, if you just go out there and look good, go out as much as you can. It is a numbers game. Somebody's going to approach you. They're going to be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Da 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 da. I haven't seen you here before." And there you go. Okay. You can't get that. What if that man who's supposed to meet you is out and about and you at home preparing to be out, getting yourself together, doing that man already out. He ain't doing the same. He ain't at home preparing to deal with you. Go out. That's where he at. Hey, Layla. I'm live. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, I don't even have to get you. All right. Bye. Right? That man ain't at home preparing to meet you. He out trying to meet people. That man is not out look making sure he's leveled up enough to go out and meet women. He out there broke on with a bus pass, okay? The ones broke, because y'all know the broke men be out there. But then, there's guys out there that have money and they're out too. They're not trying to prepare. They're not trying to do this. They're out. It's a numbers game. So get out, get out, get out, get out. No matter where you are in your level up, get out. Okay. Y'all, I remember when I was young and I've been small, skinny, large, medium. Uh, I've been all sizes. I didn't wait. I was out at all sizes, and I still was getting my money. Okay. There's no perfect time to go out. Just go. If somebody see you, they like your personality, they like how you look, they like how you carry yourself, they're gonna approach. Just go. Because remember, there's always gonna be someone prettier or skinnier than you are. The man that might be attracted to you, he might just broke up with somebody that look worse than you and you looking good, you know? I think we're too hard on ourselves as ladies sometimes because we think that there's a perfect formula. No, you just get out there. Get out there and don't be too eager and desperate. That's basically it. How to write a great book, have something great to write in the book. Same thing. Just write. If it's until something great comes out. There you go. It'll just flow. It should just all flow out naturally. I'm not one of those people that plan stuff. I just let it flow. I think doing these videos help me because a lot of times I overthink a few things that need to be overthought. But when I'm speaking or when I'm doing something that I really like or passionate about, it just naturally flows. So it should naturally flow. Um, Unless you're gonna like strategically make an outline and all that kind of good stuff. Put it down on paper, but make sure it naturally flows, and then put it in your laptop, whatever. Do you think you should self-publish your first book? I think you should do whatever you want, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Should you go out with my sister, besties, or alone? You should go out however you want, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know, these men are the 1%, so you have to go out all the time. Go out a lot. You'll meet them. Okay. My stage one elixir helped you. I'm so glad. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. I had to restart and I'm still on phase two and it's working really good. How to start loving going out, or is this something given from birth? If you don't want to go out, stay home, baby. Order pizza, order DoorDash, and flirt with him. Because if you don't love going out, like in order to learn loving going out, you got to love yourself. You got to be like, I look too good not to be seen, baby. I look too good. I want to have fun. I'm ready to experience life. You have to have a passion for life, and you have to have a passion for loving yourself. You have to have a passion for, look, who gonna buy me drinks tonight? Who gonna do what I need them to do? Like, who's gonna approach me? Who's going to, you know, work for this number tonight? You have to have that about yourself. It doesn't come naturally. You just have to walk in it. You know what I'm saying? If you ask all these dumb questions all the time about yourself, you're not even sure about yourself. You have to be sure. You have to wake up and say, I am sure about myself. When I go out, people should be thanking me. That's how you need to feel. If you don't feel like that, fake it until you feel like that for real. You can't go out all insecure and, you know, that's repelling. A confident woman that walks in the room with every head turns is who you need to be. That's it. That's all you need to be. If you can't do that, stay home. Okay? If you can't do that, stay home. If you don't walk in a place and all them heads turn, stay home. If you don't feel like you have theme music when you're walking, stay home. Okay? Until you get to that mode, stay home. Because you're not going to be doing nothing in there but looking desperate. If you don't hear your own theme music when you walk in the door, stay home. Because that's what I do everywhere I go. Even if I'm going to Walmart, theme music is playing. Period. Know who you are and have the highest confidence. Okay. Have the highest standards, the highest confidence, and walk in there like you all of that. And if you can't do that, don't go out until you can. And it's that easy. It's that easy. All you have to do is imagine it. And there it is. That means you need to look the part, walk the part, and be the part. That means no bonnets, no house shoes, no pajamas in public, no frumpy clothes in public. You know, look cute. You can wear your running errand clothes, but make sure it's look cute, it match and all that kind of stuff. But make sure you're looking cute enough to have that much confidence of wherever you go. If you going somewhere and you don't have that much, yes, exactly, Black Rose, main character energy. If you don't have main character energy in your own life, what are you doing? You know, how are you not the main character of your own life? Oh, sumptuous, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're a beautiful girl ever. Don't care about other girls. Exactly. You're the most beautiful girl ever. You don't care about other girls. That is your attitude when you walk in a place. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Exactly. Thank you, girl. You got to be comfortable with everyone looking at you. Exactly. That's why you got up and did all that, you know, because you are comfortable. Don't. You said you didn't know I shopped at Walmart. I shop everywhere, sewer rat. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I I shop everywhere. I don't discriminate. They got stuff I want, I'm going to get it, baby. I don't like Walmart on the weekend, okay? I try to avoid it on the weekend. I go early in the morning when everybody else going to work because I don't like them weekend Walmart crowds. It's like I get mad at people. I get road rage in Walmart. If I go on the weekend, I cannot. If I go anywhere on the week, I got to go to Target because there's less crowds. But yes, we don't go to Walmart on the weekend. We steer clear. You can get road rage at Walmart on the weekend unless you go very early. Walmart becoming dangerous. Girl, I'm go early in the morning. You'll be fine. Um, if a man asks you what you do for a living, is it a red flag? Yeah, because I'm a lie. I'm like, I look good for a living. What you do for a living? Look good and relax? No, for real. For real. I don't like to talk about work if I'm not there or I'm not getting paid. What do you do? Mm, you said you always say my job is something mediocre. Just say you have, just say online e-commerce, data entry, something stupid, receptionist. Just lie if you don't want to tell them. And if it's low paying, they're not going to ask you to ever pay for anything. Um, they keep asking about your job and stuff. They're trying to get your money or trying to build on your back, girl. Now, why are y'all discussing astrology? If I didn't like, the thing is, it don't matter. I'm gonna be who I am. Like, it's not a secret formula. It's just common sense about how you treat yourself. This is how you treat yourself. Like you're the best thing ever. and you don't care what people think, and everything in life needs to benefit you. That's all it has nothing to do with astrology, believe. It's not a secret formula like Mr. Crab. You just don't care, get what you want, and make sure it benefits you. Run your life like a business. That's what it is. Has nothing to do with your sign, I promise you. Okay. He said, "Nah, it's about the money," like Mr. Krabs say. He got a secret formula, and he know how to get his money. The secret formula is run your life like a business. Okay. Don't be SpongeBob. Be Mr. Krabs. Okay. Get that money. He said, "Be the prize, act like it." There's no secret formula. There is no secret zodiac formula. You just get your money. Eh, Do all things that benefit you. Walk in there with that main character energy. That's it. That's Anybody can do that. As long as your sign is dollar sign, you can do it. Okay. They need to make a new zodiac sign to be called dollar sign. And and that's it. Okay. You're interested. Why didn't choose celebrity path like Beyonce or Rihanna? Because I'm not celebrity. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. There you go. That's why I didn't choose the path, because I'm not a celebrity. There you go. Okay. How did you know you didn't want anyone else besides your husband? I didn't know that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Tamia. I just, you know what I did? I was very young, and I had someone to provide and protect me for me, and that's who I married. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for donating. Okay. And a lot of I don't know why you ask a question like that, because just because you get married don't mean you don't want other people, baby. Ask married men. They gonna be the main ones at the bar. He was paying all them bills, baby. Exactly. Ask a married man why he thought his wife was, if he wanted anyone else besides his wife. He gonna tell you I wanted everybody else. So maybe the question should have been, how did I know James was the one? He was the one because he's the one that's paying. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. There you go. You said married men loved at the bar. You said you know I was gonna say that. Then why did? Yeah, you know I was going. You knew I was gonna say your opinion on therapy. Waste of money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless it's free. Sometimes people just need to have common sense. That's the best therapy anybody can have is common sense. You said, what are my thoughts on tarot card readers? Occupation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's providing the most out of all the suitors, he is the winner. Exactly. He said, therapy for what? I have no idea. Why are y'all asking such negative? A lot of people are just in a place where they don't have confidence. Like, why? I guess that's why y'all are here. Be the main character of your life. Wake up every day as the main character. Okay. Live every day as the story that you want. Write the story that you want by how you choose to live every day. Live in main character energy. Do not be a side character. Do not be a people pleasing character. Be the main character of your life. That is the best therapy I could give anybody. Stop acting like you ain't no main character. If you don't feel like a main character and it is your own life, and you don't even want to be the main character of your own life, change your life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wake up and feel main character energy, then figure out how you can do that. I don't care how you express it, express it. If you still have to get up every day, go to work and clock in, then be the main character of that office. Be the main character, dress like a main character, talk and walk like a main character. Do you? You know what I'm saying? If you can't even be the main character of your own life, how are you supposed to be the leading lady in someone else's life? You can't be a leading lady if you're not even the main character of your own life. How are you going to enter someone else's life and be the leading lady? You got to be the leading lady and the main character of your own life before anyone will allow you to be the leading lady in their lives. Okay. And what I mean by leading lady is main character energy in their life. Okay. Now, when I walk into place, I'm walking into place and I'm the main character. I don't care who is there. Y'all could be main characters of y'all own lives, but I'm the main character of my life. I'm not going to have low self-esteem, low confidence. I'm not going to question myself. This is my life and I'm the main character. That's how you have to walk. Uh-huh. How to live for yourself when your mother has mental illness and can't be the mother you wish for. If you grown, you done. You know what I'm saying? Raise yourself if you're grown. You know, life doesn't really care about what happened in the past. What are you going to be doing today? How can you benefit today? How can you live in your main character energy today? Not everyone has a perfect story, but they are the main character of their own lives and they can create what their life is day to day. So, how do you want your life to be today? Does it have anything to do with your mother? Because today, when I woke up, nothing I did had to do with my mother. It had to do with me, my kids, the things that I had to do. You know what I'm saying? So every thing, every step that I take is my choosing. Someone says parent yourself. Exactly. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to go. I'm glad I could answer those last few questions. I know it went longer than I was supposed to, but live in the main character energy of your own life. Be the main character of your own life. And, that will definitely help build your confidence. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a child, you got to be that main character. Okay. And act like one. If you were watching a movie, you wouldn't want to watch a movie about no dusty main character. You want to see, you want to see somebody that has their life together, their priorities together. And, just like if you watch a movie about a woman, you don't want to see some woman who's like, questioning her self-esteem and not knowing if she's this or that. You want to see confidence in that main character energy. So that's what you need to be as well. Men and women and kids. Kids are the main characters of their own lives. They walk around as if the world revolves around them. And at some point we forgot that and we started listening to other people and started letting people lower our self-esteem and we forgot that we were the main characters of our own lives. So we need to remember that. All right. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye. Thank y'all everybody who donated. Thank y'all everybody who hit the like button. Y'all can still hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. If you're just joining, hit the replay button. Watch from the beginning. And I will see y'all on the next one. And thank y'all to all my members. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I'm out. Bye.